Hey boys, we're back. How's everybody doing?
So good.
Not bad.
Good.
You know, I feel like when we get into these sessions, my excitement level is like through the roof. And then I'm like, how's everybody doing? And everybody's like, doing good. I'm here.
I feel like before we start the session, we're all on the same level, and it's our level, and then we start, and you're suddenly up here.
Yeah, you jump.
This is a valid point. I get real pumped, though. My blood gets pumped, and I get excited. We're about to go through, and, I'm eventually just going to kill all of you in one of these sessions, and I'm just hoping that each session we start, it's that session.
Wow.
So...
We'd have to do combat.
You can just make that happen.
So.
We'd have to do combat for that to happen.
Hey, we did combat last time. Kind of.
That's right. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Discord and Signal multi-arc Starfinder adventure, following the crew of the Indefatigable as they travel through the drift in search of, or merely stumbling upon by accident, a myriad of adventurers. Today is episode 43, The Quarantine Part 2. I'm Aaron, the GM, with the sole responsibility of killing the characters, including Ko, played by Alex.
Yo, what up?
Luna, played by Abe.
Caw.
Twick, played by Caleb.
Hello, that's me.
And Lisk, played by Jake.
Hey, yo, what up?
Last time on the Discord and Signal, the crew continued on day 8 of their vacation, starting the day comparing notes on the strange happenings, before having a real meeting without Janet. After running into some dead ends while exploring, quote unquote, the crew decided to relax for a day in the pool, only to run into a violent Virlae and Lominn and an amped up Talk. Lisk was hit so hard he spit out a tooth. By the way, that makes 2 people who need to have some dental repair. So, Whip is going to be busy, let me tell you.
So, we'll get our real doctor on it.
Ko had a romantic experience.
No.
Really hard to say. Luna played the diplomatic role pretty effectively, actually. And
As long as I remember my skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Twick should have let the real doctor.
Per usual.
Caleb, I don't know what's going on with Twick, man, but maybe it's time we just end that character storyline and just.
Yes, please.
I mean, there's
Rude.
a bunch of classes
Wow.
you could branch out to,
I really want it to happen because it'd be very funny that Caleb was the first one to die in both campaigns.
Get out of here.
Oh man. All right, so let me take you guys back to where we were. I believe we were on the second floor. You had just had a fun interaction. Sorry, not second floor, first floor. Fun interaction with Virlae and Lominn. Very exciting time.
Oh, yeah.
If you remember some of the guards, I don't know why Virlae is still here. It must have just reverted for some reason. Oh, wait, I took a photo. That's what it was. Screenshot. He's gone. Boom. Let me put everybody back where they were. Ha! And I don't know where... Talk goes down here. All right. Got it. Boom. Look at that. Back to normal. You'd had security guards just come question you about what happened, and Lominn was leaving to go to talk to Virlae and find out what was going on. Virlae was headed towards Titan's Rest, if you remember, to talk to Dr. Sidrani Lominn about, I don't know, whatever that was all about. Punching Lisk in the face and then trying to stab him with a switchblade and all kinds of
It just happens sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you
We've
just get
all
mad.
been there.
Yeah, I agree. So, this is right where we left. I don't know if you guys really haven't had a chance to discuss what happened, but here you are, post-fight.
That was weird.
Yep. As per usual around here.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have said all those mean things about the Buzzblades.
I was under the impression that you did not say them.
I mean, I don't remember saying it. But, I've had a few to drink. It's possible,
You've been drinking during this vacation?
A little bit, on occasion. Sometimes.
Sometimes all the time.
Constantly. It's not a big deal.
Not at all. It is middle of the afternoon on day 9. Is there anything you guys would like to do from here before we wrap the day up?
I mean, we should do something. I struggle to figure out what we should do.
Yeah. I mean, you had a Tough enough time breaking into the server room
I
without
know.
us.
I want to do it again, but like, I'm not gonna be able to hack it. It's too hard.
We haven't found any really good information.
Yeah. I mean, so we could try to get in those vents by the server room, potentially.
We
I
still have
don't
to get
know.
through one of the doors, right?
What?
We still have to get through one of the sets of doors
Yes,
and multiple
we
guards.
need to. Yeah, I mean, yes, you are correct. It's not easy, but it is. It's the only thing I can think of that is like an avenue or adventure.
We still have our holoskins somewhere we could disguise ourselves.
It's true. We could try a disguise. I could put Twick in a box.
Yeah,
Always
works.
goes well.
Worked so well last time.
Super effective.
Do we know, besides the areas we have listed, is there like, what's his name? Is it Phil? Like where he would be?
Philip. No, you
Philip.
guys tried to figure that out last
Yeah,
time.
we couldn't find that out.
You
There's
asked
no
Janet, and
like,
she was not helpful at all.
there's no like employee housing or something somewhere.
Not that you're aware of. And I don't say that ominously, like, not that you're aware
Not that you're
of.
aware of.
No, you don't know specifically maybe if they're like shuttled on and off of the asteroid. You know, this is like their day job and they leave, or if they're housed somewhere, or if they just sleep in part of the guest quarters upstairs. You're not certain about that.
Like the hidden stairs. Are those actually hidden? Or is that like...
They are hidden in the sense that it's like a wall panel, and then when you open the wall panel, you can walk down that hidden staircase to get to the space below, which
They're
is
not
this,
like a
this
secret.
floor you're on. No, they're not a secret. It's like aesthetically hidden.
Yeah, okay.
Maintain the loop. You got to maintain the consistency of the layout, and so aesthetically they're hidden, but not like, ooh, hey, there's a secret down here.
Conveniently listed on our description of the rooms.
I don't know what to tell you. Hidden stairs. We can also just fast forward to tonight. That's totally fine as well, and you guys can
Yeah.
wake up the next day and try it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wait for my ghost to take me, I guess.
Did we? How much did we look into like getting outside?
We didn't try very hard. They were like, "Hey, you can't go outside," and we were like, "Okay, sure."
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Wasn't there a door? Wasn't there an airlock somewhere?
There is. And 2 airlocks upstairs.
I was gonna say that's what they're guarding,
In
right?
the
No, well, yeah, they are kind of. I don't know if there's an airlock there. I guess.
There
like
are
the third floor.
Yeah, there are sets of airlocks between every set of rooms on the third floor.
Right, that's what I was thinking of. So that probably couldn't be too hard to get out of if we wanted to.
Probably not.
Well, what? So, do we just check out the asteroid surface and hope that that's something?
Well, like we're on top of mines or something, right? There could be something underneath.
Could be.
Go out the top,
Find
float
another
down.
entrance.
We could try. I mean, we could try it. How do we get past the guards?
I think I was saying
you
go out
you
the
put Twick in a
third
box.
floor. You can go out that third floor.
What's the
airlocks.
gravity like outside?
It's low gravity.
So we could probably like float down. If we wanted to. It's probably pretty risky. Can't get back up.
You know about the layout of this entire resort. It sort of sits on top of the surface of this asteroid, and out in front of it is the dock, essentially, the place where all the ships are at, but there's an iris at the top. If you remember kind of like at Gulta Prison, how they had that like closing iris so that ships could come and go as, only when the iris was open. This is similar to that, except that the iris is generally just open on ship docks. Unless there's some sort of emergency or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's just fast forward.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's just fast forward to the night. You guys all kind of recover from your strange encounter with Virlae and Lominn. You go up to your beds, you all lay down to get a good night's rest, and before you go to sleep, of course, as per usual, I'm going to need a fortitude save from everybody and what did I say? Fortitude save? Will save, right? Hold on.
We all do will
everybody,
saves. Twig does
me.
fortitude.
I got 2 sounds playing right now.
That wasn't secret. That means it doesn't count. That means I get to roll again.
I'll give you one time you get to do that.
It's blind, right? Not private.
It is blind.
No.
I knew it was blind, and I still moved the panel of cameras out of the way to try to see what my number was.
All right, let me take some notes here real quick. Fortitude. Save. Who is this? Aha.
It's always fun when he's making those noises.
Yeah.
Wow, what a roll. That is a low single digit.
Wow.
Luna, while trying to get rest, to get a good night's rest, you just feel your mind yet again drifting off. You just haven't felt yourself. You felt lost. You felt disconnected from people that you have been trying to reach out to and no one's responding, and you feel almost at wit's end. You failed your will save. And I will need you to decide whether or not you're going to spend your resolve to prevent this from continuing.
Let's see. I have full resolve. I would have to spend 2?
You have to spend 2. Correct.
And if I spend resolve, it means I don't. Did you say that every time you fail, it gets harder?
I did not say that, but every time you fail consecutively, you have to spend more resolve to prevent this from happening. So you basically have right. So if you fail your saving throw, you spend resolve points equal to 1 plus the number of manifestations you have, which 1, and by doing that you succeed and you don't allow this corruption to progress. You don't regain those the following day. So if the following day, because you have to basically have another good night's sleep to recover those. The following day, if you fail this again, you have to spend more resolve, and you don't recover any of those 4 resolve points at that point for the following day after that. So it just keeps piling up until you have no resolve left, and then basically, you just got to take it. You can also, if you choose not to spend the resolve, and you are on an even number, you guys have already figured this out, obviously, but you're on an even number. If you get a manifestation, you can choose to take the stain only, in order to give yourself a permanent +1 to your saving throw.
All right, and I'm not on an even number.
You're correct. You would not be progressing to an even number.
Right. So since I'm full resolve, I'm gonna do 2 resolve to hold it off. So I'll go down to 6.
You resolve to hold it off. Okay. Sounds good. Go!
Yes.
You, trying to fall asleep, awaken from a nightmare where you're just floating out in the inky blackness of space. Unable to breathe. No direction. Everything is spinning around you. You're accelerating. You have failed your will save. I will need you to make a decision whether or not you're going to spend resolve points, which you have done for 2 consecutive days.
Yeah.
That's a lot, buddy.
It would put me at 2 total, which is the minimum to be able to get back up at this point.
Correct.
It's not terrible. I mean, it is pretty bad.
That's how Twix been rolling.
Yep.
It is. I can go one more time, resisting. I can't fail this many, more than this many times in a row, right?
We'll find out when it's my turn if I've succeeded or failed.
Okie dokie, got it. Lisk and Twick, you sleep soundly.
Yes! Let's fucking go.
All right, you wake up in the morning of I believe this is the 10th day. Yes. Up, making sure here. Yeah, you wake up in the morning on the 10th day. Early in the morning, you are, I think, awoken by a message to all of you, all 4 of you. It is a message from Dr. Lominn. She has requested your presence in the Boundless Sunroom and mentioned that you should be prepared to, quote, take on some dangerous work.
Oh my god. Does
you
she mean
remember
just walking through here? Just existing in this resort? Because, yeah.
Yeah. If you remember, at least 2 of you have already spoken with Dr. Lominn and told her that you guys are part of the stewards. Mainly because she told you that, or I think she told Luna that she had sent a message to the stewards to initiate lockdown protocol for quarantine. And then that came up. And then I think somebody else mentioned they were stewards. Maybe Lisk or Co. A little bit more off the cuff that time. Not so much in conversation. But 2 of you mentioned that, and so I think she is requesting your presence, knowing that maybe you guys have a little bit of capabilities in terms of dealing with dangerous situations.
Well, we better go. I mean, she's a real doctor.
Hey.
Can't leave her waiting. Quick point of order. When you full rest, do you get all your stamina points back?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Cool.
Not all your hit points, though.
I didn't lose any hit points.
Okay.
Very specifically. I had 1 stamina point left.
Okay. I'm gonna take you guys downstairs. Let me move you. Sorry, 1 second. Alright, you should all be in that hallway now. Found the sunroom, which is basically where your characters were, but she meets you in the hallway. Kind of steps up in front of you. Let me make sure her character name is up here. Boop, there we go. As she walks up to you, she is looking kind of rough compared to what you have normally see her. She usually looks really well kept, put together, even though she's been dealing with a lot of patients in Titan's Rest. She's all of a sudden not looking so great, and she doesn't even really say much. She just kind of waves you to follow her. And she's just going to kind of start walking this way.
Yeah, seems legit.
She's probably not a ghost.
I'm pretty sure legally she's got to tell us if she's a ghost.
We do all see her this time, so hopefully not.
I don't know. What if you're a ghost? What if you're bad Twig this time?
What if we're all ghosts?
Oh my god.
As you round the corner, you are greeted by a large group of people. 4 security officers. I'm not going to put them all here because there's literally no room. I don't know why they describe so many people being in this space and then don't give you the room for it, but here we go. 4 security officers, as well as Indigo 13 and Romi, and Risana Avrin and Vorlin.
We are packed in here. Let's go.
Yes.
Who are those last two?
So, Indigo and 13 and Romi. Romi is like the tech guy. Indigo 13 is his guard. Risana Avrin, who is the assistant to Dr. Lominn.
Okay.
And Vorlin Reyes, who is the one of the actual NPCs you have not talked to, is the gardener or the groundskeeper.
Oh, we were in his garage.
Yes, correct. Dr. Lominn, as you kind of all gather around, she just says, thank you so much for all of you who are already here. The stewards, these group of 4 here are stewards, and hopefully they've come to assist. I assume that is why you're here. You got my message and came down immediately.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, well, quick disclosure. Security has slain we will call it a giant moth. That Romi spotted entering a ventilation duct near these elevators. And she points over and you see a vent cover that's broken. Right on the floor. And she kind of just points this direction and she says, the giant moth came from here. It was, of course, killed in a different room, different part of the resort, which we'll take you to in a minute, but I didn't know if there was anything you needed to see before we headed in there. You also see all the guards. They're not currently standing. There are multiple who are kneeled down. One of them is sitting cross-legged on the floor. They all look pretty beat up.
Like physically beat up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now, when you say a giant moth, like this big, or like this big?
Well, you will see. It is quite large.
So like this big?
Much, much bigger. In fact, I would venture to say that it is bigger than the wingspan of your winged friend.
Oh,
That's pretty big.
God, don't we... Twick, aren't you... You're performing later. We can't be
I
fighting
can't
moths.
get injured before I
You got
do
doctor...
that
You're
thing.
doing doctor things. You're a doctor, right? A real one. Even.
I have heard of your renown, that
Oh,
you are a
thank you.
talented doctor. Although your friend here also mentioned that it is your counterpart that sits on your shoulder and not you that does all the doctoring.
No. It's all me. It just helps.
Yes. Anyways, I didn't know if there was anything you needed to do out here before you headed in.
Oh, there's a vent here?
Yeah, there's a broken vent towards the ground.
I look at it.
Perception check. 26 on perception. You notice a strange silvery powder around the vent. With that check, you would also notice, I'll give you this because you're kind of just looking around. You also notice the guards who are banged up. One of them has a bite through his shoulder plate on his armor. It looks like a literal chunk is missing on his arm. Another one has suffered electrical burns.
I tell Twick to check him out. Anything on this powder?
Nothing that you would know.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat some of the powder.
Oh,
Brave. That sounds like something I would do.
yeah.
Beat you to it though.
Yeah, it tastes like almost just like dust.
Yeah.
However, I think maybe as you're chewing on it, that's, I guess, the way you could describe that, is just sort of rolling around in your mouth and dissolving onto your tongue. You do feel cold. It's like you took a stick of 5 gum.
Ah.
Yeah, and just cut the corner off of it, so it's just a little bit of cold.
think this is just a viral marketing campaign. I don't think we really gotta be too worried about this.
Twick, are you checking out the guards?
I mean, I can. Dr. Lominn
it's up
here.
to you.
Presumably, she.
The real
Has
doctor
dealt with
already
them.
looked.
She's the doctor of this place, all right? I won't be stepping on anybody's toes, you know?
Quick perception check from you.
Yep. .4.
24. You would notice all of the guards have some sort of like claw and scratch marks that are similar to the bite in terms of like maybe like the profile of the cut all appears similar. Only one guard has any electrical burns.
How'd you get those burns?
One of the guards just says, "It's from friendly fire." And he looks at one of the other guys.
Oh no.
Yikes, sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up. Never mind.
The other guy just goes, yeah, I'm sorry. Another quick perception check from you.
Exact same, 24.
Wow, 24. When the second guard says, yeah, I'm sorry, one thing you do notice is that he smirks when he says it.
Honestly, just rude.
That's pretty rude. Yeah.
So now I do.
They
I
have
got-
electrical weapons on them?
Yes, it appears these guards are carrying like shock batons.
Okay.
Now, did anyone see this guy? Did anyone see him vent? Is that why we called this meeting? Someone saw him vent, or?
No, he came out of the vent, and he was chased down by a security guard. Well, this group of 4 here who ended the giant moth's life in the adjacent room, which I can take you to now. Or, well,
Oh.
I won't take you to, but I'll point you in the right direction.
So wait, the moth is already dead?
Yes, the moth is dead.
Great, mission accomplished. We did it.
Yes.
Good
Well, I
work.
thought your information and knowledge from being a part of the stewards might help us discover more information about this moth, as no one here apparently knows anything about it. Of course,
Yeah,
Borland
well-
here has not been in to see it yet either, but maybe one of you could provide some info.
Well,
No.
if anybody knows anything about our adventuring
anything.
part,
Knows anything?
never mind. We're moving
No,
on.
it was just really funny.
Let's just go see the stupid moth.
This is great. Ko's the foremost expert on moths. The whole galaxy.
Of our group, at least, the foremost.
Oh my god. Is this the
I
moth?
may only be the second most expert, depending on who you ask.
Okay, so Dr. Lominn points to Vorlin and indicates that Vorlin's going to lead you into the adjacent room, and then leans down with his persona to treat the guard's wounds. The room you're heading into is the tech workshop, which is the door that's kind of like right in front of you.
Oh,
Vorlin walks up and unlocks the door and opens it
Bam.
so you can walk in.
oh
Oh,
my
hello.
gosh.
Oh.
Ah, yes. What you have here is a very big moth.
Yeah, good eyes, Ko. Good eyes.
You walk into this space, which is the sign on the door said Tech Workshop. It contains drone recharging stations, work counters and tables and tools. There's a large set of ventilation fans in front of you, about 15 feet across, some of which turn slowly, others remain off. Fans are part of, as far as you can tell, the list. You would notice these to be very similar to the cooling fans that were part of the server room. Just appears to be like a rather large network of cooling in this space in general. Maybe this is just where they have the general engineering portions, engineering controls for the facility. You find this giant-looking moth on the ground, and actually, let me show you what it looks like. This is what this thing looks like.
God. Why does it look like that?
Large
I don't
moth.
like it.
I like that like antenna have spikes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What I
Uh-huh.
really find uncomfortable about this picture is it feels like the body of it is in focus,
Yeah.
and the wings are aggressively out of focus.
Yeah, one of the things you immediately see upon looking at this moth is that its wings have this eerie shifting pattern that almost keeps them out of focus from you being able to see them
It's
entirely.
because they're flapping fast.
Ah.
Then it's not dead.
You
No,
also you
Sorry,
also
go ahead.
immediately smell burnt hair and ozone.
that's just cow.
It's the new deodorant he's been trying out.
Burnt hair and ozone. Hair and ozone. I mean, that's probably bad.
What is
Is
this
it-
thing, Twick?
Yeah, can I scan this thing?
I mean, Quip can tell everybody what it is.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
You can do a mysticism check.
Oh, really?
I can't have Kip scan it and use life science since it's a living creature.
It's a dead creature.
It
It's
seems
dead.
It's
it's
a living creature, but it is dead.
it seems in this
Bummer.
specific case, no.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Well, then I'm not even gonna bother rolling mysticism, so I can't do it.
Here it comes.
Oh, no.
Boom! Got him. That's a moth.
It is a moth. Yep.
Jeez. Well,
Vorlin walks up kind of next to you and just you've never talked to Vorlin before. You've seen her walking around in the loop up front, tending to the gardens. Vorlin walks up and just says, "I believe that this creature is a Gloomwing."
Why were we called here? You got it covered.
Well, I did not come here before. I was called at the same time that you were.
oh. So what do you know about? Do you know anything about gloom moths?
Gloomwing, yes.
Wing, whatever.
Gloomwing.
Gloom
They
moths.
Gloom moths. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's what it's called.
Yeah, we're saying the same thing, I think.
Yes. Let me see if I can find the. Oh, sorry. There we go. I don't know much. I merely know that their pattern wings can often confuse onlookers, even in dimly lit, shadowy places, which is typically where they sleep.
Yeah, same.
Dimly lit, you say?
Yes.
Do you know if they usually like come in groups or just solo
I
creatures?
don't know for certain. I think they typically are by themselves.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
We got them.
I am no doctor, merely a... How would she phrase this? She would say, I typically tend to plants and do not understand the intricacies of wounds and the sufferings of creatures. If one of you is a doctor, you could perhaps investigate the corpse to see if there was anything additional that would provide information for you.
Yeah, here, well, I'll go get the doctor. Maybe she can come take a look.
I'm sure I can handle it.
You know,
Oh.
I'm just gonna stay by this door just in case, but you go ahead. You go ahead, buddy.
Oh,
I don't know if you heard. He said we need a doctor.
Yeah. Well, I think she meant like a real doctor.
The other thing, before Vorlin sort of steps back and lets you examine this moth, she says, one other thing that I do know about these moths is that they lay eggs in prey they have slain. And those eggs produce tenebrous worms, which are their predecessor.
Yeah, eggs wouldn't have anything to do with that silvery dust substance, would it?
I do not know, honestly.
It's probably fine. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Is there more of that in this room?
Perception check.
19.
You don't see anything. Everybody's in this room, though, so everybody can roll.
Fair enough.
Seeing you look around, everybody else is probably going to be looking.
I think I should get a bonus for
what you
having
looking
tasted
for?
it.
Oh, thank
Wow.
There you
Luna and
go.
Lisk, you both simultaneously spot more dust, just like the dust you had seen earlier, around the vent next to the fan in the wall.
Like right here.
Yes.
Well, that
test
doesn't
it.
look good.
Looking through it, you also see that there is some dust behind the fan in the sort of stone passageway behind it.
Do you know, Bolin, you probably don't know. This isn't a plan. This probably isn't a you question. Who can we talk to about getting these vents shut off? These fans, I mean.
That is probably a Philip question, though he has recently taken ill. I think Dr.
course he has.
Lominn is put in charge in his absence.
I do much prefer talking to her than him, so that's
I
big
do.
upgrade.
I understand the sentiment. Philip has a certain tempo to his speech that is quite different than mine.
That's a nice way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah, let
Can
me
I check out this bug?
Yeah, do that.
Medicine or mysticism check. I'll let you choose.
Oh man, mysticism it is. Wow.
Bummer.
My goodness.
Every time I roll medicine now. 21.
Vorlin, seeing you again confused, just kind of walks over next to you and says, while I am not familiar with creatures, it does appear that this one recently laid several eggs.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Do we need to check out the guard with the bite?
Oh god, yeah, probably.
Yeah, let me just hop out here.
We checked the dust to see what kind of substance it is.
It didn't taste like eggs. So, cross that one off.
Is it just from the moth's wings, maybe?
I think it's just really dusty in here.
Can I check out these wounds? Make sure nobody got eggs
Yeah.
laid in their wounds.
Yeah, you're checking out the wounds. You don't really see anything. Dr. Lominn is also there, and she just walks over and says, may I assist? I see you're investigating the wounds on this young man's shoulder.
Oh yes. We think maybe the moth might lay eggs in its prey, so just wanted to check and make sure nobody had any.
How terrifying.
Yeah.
These wounds have been cleaned. I didn't see any signs of eggs. However, I imagine those would be quite large. This is a
yes.
small shoulder wound.
Just,
It is
just in
unlikely.
case.
Yes. That is quite disconcerting, though. What did you find in the tech shop? Anything of interest?
Not too much. We do want to kind of check behind the fans, if possible. We
Might
found some
I-
more of this dust.
Might I ask why behind the fans?
Oh, we found more of this dust behind the fans. We can
Oh,
kinda see
directly
it
behind
through
the
fan.
the cooling fans.
Yep.
I wonder, would these creatures have something to do with the strangeness occurring at this resort? Listen.
I mean, I just licked a bunch of that dust and nothing bad's happening to me, so...
Pardon me, you licked the dust.
I'm a detective.
Can I? May
It's
I
part of
look
my
at
process.
your tongue quickly?
Yeah, of course. Weird question.
You lick the dust. Oh, okay. Well, yes, that's quite close. If you back up just a short amount. Yes. That's quite far.
Ghislaine lady.
On quick glance, everything looks fine. Yes. Listen, I know this is quite unusual of an ask, but would it be possible for the four of you to enter the tunnels and look for more evidence of this moth and where it came about? Its whereabouts and where it came from, I mean.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do.
We are short on security due to these injuries, and of course some of our security guards being sick of late. On behalf of Paradise Resorts, we would be willing to pay each of you 1,000 credits each.
Oh my god.
However,
yeah, you know what? Yeah.
I do ask that you contain this situation quickly and discreetly. If nothing is found, just return and report. We cannot speak of this to anyone. If something is found, deal with it, return. And again, we will not speak of this to anyone. We don't want yet another reason for anyone here at the resort to be in a panic.
Discretion is our middle name. Don't even worry about it.
Also, tunnels. Tunnels is in there too, in her name.
It's hyphenated.
So your name would be Lisk
Discretion tunnels.
Discretion. Oh, Discretion Tunnels Polling. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Interesting name. Well, I'm gonna return to mending these guards, or attending to these guards. Is there anything else you require from me before entering through the fans?
What had they said happened with the vent? I just forgot that piece, kinda.
Just that it was busted open.
That's it? Okay.
Yep.
Is there any chance you guys got, like, healing ampules, something like that? That moth's pretty big. And that might be, like, a bunch.
We can assist when you are back to Titan's Rest, but it will take some time for us to generate anything. We've had a lot of injuries of late.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've been there.
Twick, while you're standing there, one of the things that, if you remember, Romi and Indigo 13 are standing here as well. And Romi, who's had, Indigo 13, who's had some interaction with you, kind of points towards you and gestures towards Romi. And Romi walks over to you and just says, Dr. Quig, I assume?
Yep, that's me. Just call me Twick.
Twick, it is not usual that I use first names. I am Romi. I don't know if you remember us meeting at the opening party.
Yes, and also Indigo helped me out back in the theater. I forgot to thank you for that, Indigo. Thank you very much.
It is not a problem. She kind of talks from a small distance away. She's not necessarily next to Romi. Romi just says, I'm glad you're doing better. Listen, if you don't mind me asking, I would also like to hear about your reports after you head into the tunnels. I heard you talking to Dr. Lominn. I'm just interested in the resort, and this is a rather strange sighting for me. I spend most of my time in front of computers, dealing with technology, and seeing the wild strangeness that this galaxy has to offer is just quite unique to me.
I don't suppose you could help us out with computers from time to time, if we need it? Or looking around
quite
back
possibly.
there?
It depends on the system, but quite possibly, yes.
Okay, well, I think we can let you know what we find.
Thank you. I will await your report.
Oh, of course.
Romi just kind of walks away at that point. Indigo 13 follows him.
What did we know about Romi before?
You know that Romi is a... Let me actually go back to his thing. Where's it at? You know that Romi is a software mogul from Avalon. You know that he's famous for consulting on personal interface solutions. You would get this just by a quick infosphere check. Yeah, that's basically what you know.
Okay. Well, tunnels?
Tunnels.
After you.
Tunnels.
Yeah, after Ko, I think you mean?
After literally anyone else.
You know, I am rather low on stamina points. Can we just...
The fans are running. You
Oh,
want to
right.
just step through?
You gotta time
No.
it. Use the force slow
I
on the
use
fan.
stasis on the fan, right?
If only.
And then walk through.
Engineering check.
This fan look complicated.
Is she?
Oh, no.
Was she not gonna turn them
Hey,
off?
Dr. Lominn, can you turn the fans off here?
Yes, I am tending to these gods. There is a computer next to the fans that should stop them so that you can make your way through.
Oh, okay. Thank you. She's no help.
Classic.
Just a computer right there, maybe.
Yeah,
Try.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
go.
got it.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to look through this computer though.
Oh.
It quick computers check from you.
I'll help.
You should have just rolled.
Shoulda.
You can tell that this computer is not connected to any sort of network. It just locally
Damn it.
controls these set of fans right here.
It was just an on-off switch.
It's
A
very
really
advanced on it.
fancy on-off switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Entire
log into
computer.
an account
20
just to flip the
feet.
switch.
Of computer
Yeah.
to control a fan.
Quick engineering check from you. If you want to try and shut this off.
Thought it was an on-off button on a computer. Wow, crushed it.
Okay, no problem.
Push the shit out of that button.
You are able to push the button and get the door, the fans to stop so that you can sort of walk through this space.
I'm so confused. Why does it need an engineering check?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, looks like the
Lord.
fans are off. Good job.
Walking into these tunnels, Luna, you sort of go first. One thing you'll immediately notice is that the space in here is dimly lit. There are some light strips along the tunnel sort of providing you direction straight forward.
Pleasant.
And you did see some... It's a little more difficult to see now where you're at, but you did see some of the silver powder on the ground right inside of the fans rotating.
Is there a trail of it?
Yes. Survival check.
Survival. I don't have that. Can I roll untrained?
Yes, you can.
13. 14.
You can't seem to find the pathway as it moves forward.
Before I go through these fans, I want to see if I can pop this door open.
Okay, engineering
See what's
check.
on the other side. 21.
Yeah, you attempt to open the door and it appears locked by some sort of pretty intense biometrics or something. You're not quite certain, but it doesn't open for you.
Okay.
Hey, Lisk, can you tell if this dust, if there's a trail of it that goes anywhere?
Yeah, for sure.
Survival
What's
check.
the check? Survival?
Survival.
That's just rude.
You do see a line of this silvery powder. Maybe because you tasted it, it's almost like you're getting like
He's
synesthesia
attuned.
and you're starting to see it.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
You see it sort of pass along the ground, and then it it sort of takes a left down this offshoot tunnel and heads, I guess that's technically north, is what this says.
Right.
You also smell... You can't quite place it. It smells like rot, or maybe just like rotting wood, or some sort of... Just like something that smells like decaying, but you can't really place it.
Yeah, I'll just ignore Co, though. So, like, new, different smells, non-Co smells.
Of course, of course.
Going forward, please. Thank you.
Alright, we'll peek down the hallway. Oh, this place is big.
You do see a long hallway.
Great, great. We follow the trail?
One thing you do see is it's a little bit difficult for Ko to see because it's dim light, but Luna, you see this very clearly. There is a body laying on the ground.
Right down here?
Can't quite make it out. Yes. For some reason, it wasn't visible. I think it was stuck in the wall or something.
Right. There's a body. I will stealth forward.
Okay. Stealth check.
I should have dark vision at this point. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you've goggles for that, yeah?
To light
Yeah,
here.
but like,
Yeah.
I don't know
You
how
make
to
it
affect
into...
it in the game mechanics because my character still can't see anything.
Oh, I can fix it. Wait, you have dark vision?
I have dark side goggles.
Oh. Here, let me fix that real quick. How far do dark sight goggles work? 30 feet or 60 feet?
60 feet.
You should be fixed now. Click off and click back on your token.
Yep.
Luna, you stealth, open quotes, down into this tunnel with that 12 roll. As you are approaching this body on the ground, you actually recognize it. It's Stessa.
No.
No way.
Don't come up here. It's Stessa. I whisper loudly back.
Is that Ko's ex?
What?
She we broke into her room the other night, right?
Yes. Yeah, we did.
That was 2 nights ago.
Oh.
Wait, when's the last time has anyone seen her around? I guess probably not.
You guys didn't talk to her yesterday, but of course you were rather busy yesterday getting
Stessa
punched.
was my friend.
Alright. I will approach the body.
Okay. Make me a quick perception check.
I want to know how long she's been dead, but that's probably a twit question.
Well, lately it's not.
Yeah, I could go get the other
18.
doctor, maybe.
18. Yeah, you don't really notice anything in particular.
Stessa, no. I check for notes.
Ko, everybody else who's right there, actually, it doesn't even matter at this point. You've kind of all moved into this
bucket
space.
Now you're scaring me. Why?
Oh, man.
Luna, out of the corner of your eye while you're looking down at Stessa laying on the ground, you see another one of these giant moths perched on the ceiling. And it is preparing to swoop in and attack. Let me get this stuff set up real quick. 1 second. Aha! Okay. Luna, you're up. This moth is about 20 feet in the air, I think is what it said. Oh, it's not set up right now. Hold on. 20. There we go. 20 feet up in the air. What are you gonna do?
Say, great googly moogly. And step backwards and shoot it. Up on the ceiling. Let's see, what do I have? Haven't used guns in a while. I have an advanced plasma bolter now, guys.
Yeah, no, we bought a bunch of cool shit, and then
Nice. Yeah.
we went on the non-combat part for like a month.
This is great. Yeah, and also, how do my skills work? +2.
Before you roll,
Yeah.
as you turn, because I assume you're gonna pull out a weapon and shoot at this moth, right?
Yeah.
As you turn, you look directly at this moth, and you are instantly just like amazed by its wings
They're
as
really
they're
pretty.
flapping and vibrantly changing colors. And I'm going to need a will save from you.
I mean, it's alright, it's a 19.
You're fine.
Don't look at its wings! I'll shoot it.
Okay, take a shot.
Let's see. Roll this thing. Sweet. 29.
That is barely a hit.
Oh,
Just kidding,
no.
that's a hit. Sorry, I didn't move you here real quick.
It's not what I want to hear. But it is a hit,
It is a hit.
is what I heard.
Tis a hit.
Normal damage. Blow. 13.
13. All right.
Low.
Apply damage. Okie dokie. Are you doing anything else?
No. I'm hoping I don't die, but that's about it.
Okay, Lisk, you're up. You
All right.
can't quite see this thing from where you're currently standing.
Don't even worry about it. It's trick attack time, baby. I'm gonna move to here. I say, don't worry, Luna. I'm gonna look right at the wings.
You get
I'm
a +2.
Look right at the wings and shoot it.
Will save.
Is this if this is a spell effect, I get an extra +2?
Is it a spell
Is
effect?
that how spellbane works? Hang on. Pretty sure that's how it works. +2 insight bonus against spells and spell-like abilities. That's probably
This is not a spell-like ability.
Okay. Hey,
You are
20.
fine.
Yeah. So now I will remember how my stealth ability works. I think I can take 10 on this. So it is a 34 for trick attack.
Yep, no problem.
Great. Love that. And I'm going to use my shadow pistol that I have. So against their flat-footed...
Oh.
Wow, that's really good.
Bam.
Wow!
It must target EAC, right?
It does target EAC.
What it
Great.
It says
So
it on the
flat-footed
roll.
EAC.
Yeah.
Oh, does
Oh,
it?
this is the
Fantastic.
sable shadow pistol that you
Yes,
got
it
from
is.
pink-haired Mohawk girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nice. Alrighty. Yeah, let's see some damage.
Trick attack damage. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 26. Does this do cold
26
damage?
cold damage.
What a weird gun.
Your shot does not appear to do as much damage as you had hoped.
Fucker, you gave this
Yeah.
to me.
Hey, he's the one who told you about the cold taste and dust, man.
Yeah, but everything tastes cold.
All right, it is the Gloomwing's turn. I think first thing it's gonna do here. Wait, why did our music stop? Oh, there it is.
Still
Okay.
going.
Stopped on my side for a second, then it started up again.
Oh. I just
Yes.
realized, since I successfully trick attacked it, can I staggering shot it? It needs to make a fortitude save, or is it too late?
okay.
I can do that later.
No, I'll let you do it.
So it just needs to make a fortitude save. Against what? Great question, Aaron. What is it against? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to slow us way down.
No, you're good.
What is... I mean, it's probably, what, like level
It's 10
plus...
plus half your level plus your dex mod.
13, so 18, I think?
18. It fails.
Okay, so it is staggered.
It is
Nice.
staggered. Okay. Whoops. Staggered. How many rounds?
It's gotta just be for one, but I will double check that.
Okay.
Until the beginning of my next turn.
Okay, so that is a standard or a move action. Got it. All right, well, it's only going to do one thing. You see it sort of like lean its, I guess shoulders, kind of. I don't know what you'd call them on a moth, but anyway, it leans back with its arms and it begins flapping its wings rapidly, and you see it start to exude this almost gaseous-looking substance. You don't quite know what it is.
I don't like it.
However, I am going to need a fortitude save from everyone.
Yikes.
Is that fortitude?
Come on,
Fortitude.
baby. Oh no. Not a very high number.
Wow, mine was
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Luna, Twick, Lisk,
Nah.
you have breathed in this whatever it is, and you are now fatigued for 1 hour.
Oh
Yikes.
no.
That's a while.
Plus, this is the first fight, so we'll just leave for an hour.
Yeah.
Twick, you're up.
Okay.
Fatigued?
I'm gonna move here. Pulling out my rifle on the way,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna turn around, load in a bio. Yeah, I'm gonna use my.
A bio.
Well, I'm gonna use my once a day spark of ingenuity, which just lets me do 2 biohacks. We're gonna load 2 in and take a shot,
Okay.
and hope we roll well. Not great. That's 17 against KAC. 19 for get him.
Yep, that's a hit.
Oh, okay. So that is 10 piercing, and then I hit him with the anesthesiology one. So he is fatigued. He needs a fortitude save. Sorry, he needs a fortitude save.
Okay. Fortitude save. Got it. 17 on the fortitude save.
That is a fail. I think the DC is 18. Let me check and make sure.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. He will take 7 non-lethal damage and is fatigued.
Okay.
And also, it is vulnerable to fire now.
Got it.
And also can only move at half its speed.
Man, this thing.
You fatigue me, I fatigue you.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you doing anything else?
No, that is it.
Okay. Ko, you're up.
It's still 20 feet in the air, huh?
Oh, you know what I did not make you do? We're gonna, before Ko's turn, I'm gonna need a fortitude save from you.
Okay. Fortitude save or will save? Was it will save?
I think it's fortitude. Hold on, let me check. Let me make sure.
If it's the wings, it was will.
Don't
Oh, is it
fall
will
asleep,
save?
please.
It is worse for me.
Then why'd you ask?
You're fine.
Okay.
I think.
No, you can't double check. You said it. We recorded
you're
it.
fine.
It's in the record now.
Did it just go up 10 more feet?
What?
It says 30 feet now. Oh,
If
wait.
you mouse over it, when you mouse
If you mouse
over
over it, it's 30 feet.
Yeah,
tells you
it
how
gives you,
far
it
you
gives you
are.
the distance, like how far away you are.
I see.
Attack distance.
I challenge it to come at me. Do jump jets let you attack?
No. Because you can't hover for long enough to make an attack.
Well, I pull out my zero pistol, I guess, and shoot at it.
Will save, please. As you look at the wings of this giant moth.
No call.
You have failed your will save. You are confused this round.
I hurt myself in confusion.
I believe it's roll a D100.
Excellent.
And it will...
7.
That was a 7.
It's either really good or really bad.
7. You act normally.
Oh yeah, low's good on. Yeah, that's right.
Easy.
Nice. I shoot it, I guess.
Okay, take a
First time I'm
shot.
firing a weapon, and I don't know, since like the first book.
24, that is a hit. Roll me some damage.
Surprised I can roll good. Oh yeah.
Your Frostbite class pistol appears to not do as much damage as you would have hoped.
Yeah. We already
Right
knew this
after,
stuff.
also, you pull your pistol down from aiming. You, out of the corner of your eye, see Stessa's bloated corpse
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
start to pulse, and then it just explodes. Guts go everywhere, and out pop 4 rather strange-looking
Where's
worms.
Thessa?
Oh, babies.
Let me show you what these guys look like real quick.
She got jacked up.
They look like this.
Oh no.
Oh, they're cute.
They are kind of cute, weirdly.
They're all purple.
They're synthwave space worms
That's right. The synthwave space worms.
with
Absolutely.
like jet boosters in their tail.
Yeah.
What is that?
Heck yeah. We're going to go ahead and put them into combat. One second. Let me roll for them. All right. We're back to the top of the order. Luna. Whole bunch of worms just popped out of Stessa's body.
Right. I don't like this new situation I found myself in. But I'm gonna keep shooting the moth.
Okay.
Do I need to will save again?
You do.
25.
No problem.
And here comes the plasma bolter.
Let's see it.
Oh, come on. Only a 15.
15 against DAC is a miss.
Well, it's gottomed. Can I use my... I can still regular get them. I don't know if that's worthwhile. Because maybe for Co. Or I can move out of here. This is metagamey, but are they flat-footed? Like, can I fly away right now?
Oh, they are not.
Oh, so they can attack me.
Yes.
Okay. I will chill then, and I will place an additional Genom on this one.
Okay.
Get that one, go. Kill it.
All right. The one who is actually right next to you is going to wind up and lunge at you and attempt to bite you. All right, here comes the attack roll. Natural 2 on the die. That is a miss. Does it move here? I don't think it does. I think it likes where it's at.
At least they don't have a plus 15 to attack.
Moves there. Lisk, you're up.
All right. I don't like that it resists cold, but I don't want to lose an entire turn switching weapons. So I'm gonna trick attack it again.
Let's see it.
So the stealth check is 33 now.
Yep,
'cause
succeeds.
I'm sleepy or whatever.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna shoot him flat-footed EAC.
Nice.
There we go.
That's a
pretty
hit.
Good.
Roll some
Damn
damage.
right it is. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. Get him.
Okay. That's a really hard hit on the Moth. Doesn't hit quite as hard as you would like, but that shot actually pushes the Moth up against the ceiling, and you can tell it's struggling to stay afloat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
However, the worm right in front of you is going to attempt to a bite, chomp, chomp. And this
Yeah,
one
makes
being directly
sense.
in front of you is going to take 2 attacks,
Oh no.
not just one.
Rather he didn't.
Here comes the first attack. Wow, natural 20 on the die. I don't know. Literally, I rolled a natural 20 the last time we had a combat when you got hit. That was
No,
the first
it's-
attack.
It wouldn't be combat if I didn't get crit the first
Right.
possible opportunity.
Here comes the
Can't
second
confirm.
attack. That's a 25 against KAC.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. Ko, you pulled out a pistol, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. You will take 6. Why is this not working? Oh yeah, there we go. You'll take 8 piercing, 6 acid damage.
6
From the-
acid.
But I guess technically that'd be the second attack because that was not a critical damage.
So I.
Here
Okay.
comes the second, or the first attack, which was the natural 20. You're gonna take 16 piercing and 9 acid.
16, 9 acid.
Yes. And confirm for me if I am correct, the, whoops. Shoot. I don't even remember what it's...
It went between me and Lisk, but I don't know where it goes for the
It's okay.
worms.
Yeah, it went between you and Lisk.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
It went literally next. I just clicked
I
on the
think
wrong
it did
button.
too.
Okay, there we go. Correct me if I'm wrong. Fatigued only happened for what? Or staggered only happened for 1 round till the start of your next turn?
Yes, so it is no longer flat-footed, but it I should have applied debilitating trick on my turn. So we'll make it flat-footed until the beginning of my next turn.
Flat-footed.
Nice.
And fatigue stays on for like 7 rounds or something, or 7 minutes?
Yep, 7 rounds.
7 rounds. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Okay.
Same with the vulnerability to fire, not that we've used it yet.
All right. It is going to...
Sorry, go ahead.
It is going to fly down towards Luna. It will only be... Let's see. It'll only be 10 feet off the ground. And it is going to attempt to... I guess it's only going to be... It has to be 5 feet off the ground to hit you. Yeah, that math works. It is going to attempt to bite you. Here comes the attack, Luna. That is a 25 against KAC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. All right.
9 points. Okay. Next worm, one in front of Twick. Double attack time. Here comes the first attack. At a -4. It's a 7 on the die. It's going to be a miss. Here comes the second attack. 17 against KAC?
Nope.
Miss and a miss. All right, the one next to Luna's turn. I think double attack right next to you. Here comes the first attack. It is going to be a 4 on the die. Oh man, nobody else is going to hit. It's just going to be 2 attacks against Lisk. Here goes the second one. 23 against KAC.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. There we go. You will take 7 points of piercing damage and 7 points of acid damage as this creature chomps down on you. And Twick, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna double attack the big moth, and I'm gonna load a tier 2 not analgesic, a sedative, tier 2 sedative into both of them.
Okay, fortitude save. Sorry, will save. I keep saying the wrong one. Will save.
14. That's the same thing I rolled last time.
Yep,
Amazing.
you're fine.
I'm really good at doing that tonight. All right, so -4 for that, +2 for Abe. 19 against flat-footed KAC.
19 against flat-footed KAC is a hit. Roll me some damage.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll a second attack roll real fast. Okay.
11 is a miss.
All right, so there is 10 piercing damage and 8. Oh wow, nice. 8
2d4
non-lethal damage.
Good.
Jeez. That shot pierces directly through the center of the torso of this moth, and it comes tumbling down. It's only 5 feet in the air now, but it comes crashing down directly next to Luna, and it is dead.
Nice.
Great shot.
It had 2
Just doing my
hit
job.
points left.
Ah,
Nice.
And Ko, you're up.
All right, I'm dropping my pistol. A blade of light appears out of nowhere. I'm full attacking. This guy first.
Okay.
Full attack, I get flashing strikes.
First hit, or first roll is a hit, 24.
All right. What's that? 22 slashing.
Okay.
Second hit is a 26.
Wow, good rolls. That's a hit.
Slashing.
All right. Back to the top of the
Surprise, he's
order.
up, honestly.
Luna.
which one were you hitting? The one next to me?
Yeah, the bottom one.
Between us. Nice. Okay.
Can I occupy this space?
Yeah, you can stand on the now exploded corpse of Thessa, sure.
Cool, good. And I'm gonna blast. Let's see. I guess this one.
Yeah, so that will provoke 5 feet. Because it's a ranged attack, like you're shooting, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna provoke.
It will in any case, right?
Yeah, I mean, no matter where you're at here, one of them is gonna.
It would.
Yeah.
I'm saving myself 1 attack. All right. Yeah, I'll point blank shoot at it. How about that?
Okay. Wow. Well, I'm glad I got that natural 1 out of the way.
Okay.
It tries to bite at you, but you're just too quick.
And then fire in the hole. 21 EAC.
21 is a hit. Roll me some damage.
The mage. 16.
16.
E and F.
Nicely done. 16 E and F. Oh, are you doing anything else? Sorry. You moved.
No,
You moved already.
No, so yeah, I moved.
All right, it's its turn. Yeah, that was really upsetting that you shot at it from so close. So, it's bite time.
Please don't bite me.
These worms look incredibly hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Same.
they just want to. They just want to nibble. They just want to bite, guys. Here comes the first attack. It is a 4 on the die. Second attack. Let's try this again. Come on, die. Let's go. That's also a miss. Dang it. Lisk.
You know what I'll do? I'm just going to trick attack this bottom one, and I'm just going to use my survival knife.
Okay.
So the stealth check is 33, excuse me.
33.
A little
Got
bit
it.
worse.
Yep.
So tired.
You're good. Just
And
exhausted.
here comes the stab. Oh,
Oh, 14 is a miss.
yeah.
Nice try though. Okay. And that's a full round action.
Yeah.
Okay, the one in front of you, just ravenous, ready to eat. Here comes the full attack again. It's not moving, not backing down. 20 against KAC for the first attack.
It's a tie.
Okay, so that's a
think
hit.
that
And the
means it
second one
hits.
is a 21. So of
Whatever,
course,
man.
you get hit twice.
Yeah, of course I do.
However, so you're using your Solarian weapon now?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
Just checking.
Just
Not for
checking.
anything important. 8 points of piercing, 1 point of acid damage. Here comes the second attack, or the second damage roll. Boom, boom. 6 points of piercing, 4 points of acid damage.
It's worth noting, Lisk, luckily, is resistant to piercing damage now.
Nice.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah. Enhanced resistance, and I picked piercing.
wow.
Because I'm
Nice.
psychic. I knew in 5 months we'd fight something that bites. It's probably
5
the only
months?
reason
It's
he
been
still has stamina.
Way
It's been,
longer than that.
It has been so long since I picked that feat.
All right, double attack from the one in front of you, Twick. Here comes the first attack. It lashes out to bite at you. Natural 2 on the die. That is going to be a miss. Here comes the second attack. That is a 20 against KAC.
That's a miss.
Okay. Miss and a miss. Lisk, you are just... Lisk is just unlucky, man.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Last worm. Guarded step, single bite against Luna. Here comes the attack roll. I don't have a -4 this time, thank goodness. Still misses. Unless a 17 hits. KAC
It does
17?
in fact hit.
No way!
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
sleepy.
I almost let it go. Oh yeah, the fatigue. Love it. Here comes the damage roll.
Also, my AC is very low.
8 points of piercing and 1 acid damage. And Twick, you are up. There is still the worm directly in front of you. Not really
Yeah.
doing much to you, but they're all
Yeah.
chomping down on Lisk.
I'm gonna try to take out this one we damaged already. So I'm gonna shoot twice at this one. I'm gonna load a biohack in the first one and a sedative in the second one.
Okay.
See what we can do.
It will
Are
provoke.
any of these? Is it get 'em?
It will provoke twice. You know that, right?
I mean,
No,
they can only
just this
take one
guy.
attack of opportunity, right?
Oh, sure. Well, you'll get a provoke from the guy who's in front of you, and then a provoke from a guy who's in front of Lisk.
Lisk.
sure. Yeah, whatever.
That's what I meant. Not the same guy. I mean, you'll
You
get.
can't hit me.
Sorry, which one did you say was get 'em? Not this. Not
I
this
have a
one.
mark. Does it show up on your screen? It's this
Yes.
Okay,
That
it's
one,
pink
just that one.
mark,
Okay.
the one right in front of you.
Okay. Never mind then. So just the -4.
I'll
Bam.
let you.
And bam. Yikes.
Ooh.
Okay. So 23 and a 9.
The 23 hits, the 9 misses.
Whoops, I rolled an attack again. Ignore that.
They rolled... Here, I'll just delete that one. 15 and a 25 against KAC.
25 will get me.
25 will get you. 9 points of piercing damage from the needler rifle. That was second roll, so that's... What was the second
first roll.
sedative? That was the first?
Yeah, that was the first roll.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at mine. All right. What else happens to it?
So it's the biohack. He needs to make a fortitude save.
Oh, guess what? Doesn't even matter. Just blat, second guy down.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing. You guys are letting your
stealing the kills is what
doctor
I'm
just
doing.
take all the kills. Jeez, guys.
LJ wasn't a doctor.
All right, here comes the damage roll for the bite on the second guy. You will take 9 points of piercing and 3 points of acid damage.
All right.
Ko, you're up.
Blow
Alright.
up. You won't.
No, I won't. I will full attack again though.
Okay,
At this guy now.
let's do it.
Let's stay 21.
That's a hit. Full damage. Okay.
21 slashing. Ooh, only 14 on the second.
That is a miss. And we're back to the top of the order, Luna. You yet again have 2 more worms in front of you. Very
Oh,
hungry
hello.
worms.
I'll guard and step like this. And did I hit the one I shot at? I have no memory.
Yes, you hit it.
I'll shoot it again.
Okay. You'll provoke. Oh, he's already. Nope. This is a new round. You'll provoke the guy from the guy behind you.
He
already
hasn't
took
gone
his-
yet.
Yeah, he hasn't gone since he.
Oh, that's true.
Swung
That's
at me.
true. Valid point. Valid point.
Oh, 14.
That is a miss.
Blah.
Nice try though. Worm in front of you. Guarded step forward. Time for another bite. These guys are hungry. I mean, honestly, you guys should just lay down so that they can
Just
eat.
let him.
Yeah. Man, that is a 17 again.
All right.
All right, here comes the damage. You will take 7 points of piercing, 3 points of acid damage.
Oh, bummer.
Lisk.
All right. Oh, there's only one here this time. So I can trick attack, and I'm gonna identify that I'm shooting him, which means I can move without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Correct.
I'm gonna get away. Well, that's probably not gonna
It's
explode
not
anyways.
That's a good
But,
joke, Alex.
I'm just gonna move to here, and I'm gonna trick attack, shoot it with my gun.
Okay.
So 33 stealth, and then shadow pistol.
Nice.
Yeah, this might be overkill.
Ooh.
That's a lot of dice.
That was 48 cold damage, dude.
Holy crap.
That's somehow like not that much more than you were doing previously. That was
Yeah.
just a bad roll compared to before, I guess.
And it's staggered.
Can you describe to me what you do when you take this 10-foot run up back into the hallway?
Yeah, I get. He just kind of. It's like a James Bond style, right? He like runs and then he turns and he just shoots something kind of under his arm real quick and just catches it, like right in its big dumb mouth.
Yeah, you catch it all right. You shoot it right in its big dumb mouth and it explodes. And more guts go everywhere, all over Twick and Ko and Luna, because they're right next to this worm as it blows up.
Sorry, guys. It's my
I'm a
bad.
doctor. I'm not worried about guts.
You're a doctor?
Wow. Okay, so the next one's going to move up here and is going to... It looks between Ko and Luna, and then it just gets ready and takes a bite at Luna yet again.
Hi.
That's a natural 1 on the die. That's a miss. Twick,
No, it's all right.
still 2 worms alive. What are you doing? You going to shoot them both? Just kill the rest of the enemies in the room because you're not a real doctor?
I'm gonna just double shot this one. We're doing the same thing as last round, so we got a biohack followed by a sedative.
Okay, let's see
And
it.
that's get him. So There's the first attack roll. Nice.
Okay, that's a hit.
And there's the second attack roll.
So many numbers added
That's
to these
another.
rolls.
I keep
Plus
rolling
one, plus
a
one,
three.
plus one, minus 4, plus 2.
All right, so the first one only
1.
8 piercing and fortitude save.
Fortitude save, no problem. Here it comes. Oh, that's a natural 20 on the fortitude.
Okay, so he takes 3 non-lethal damage.
3 non-lethal damage. Got it. Okay. And
That's it.
Ko, we're up to you. We still got 2 guys in front.
Right.
You gonna explode? You can just kill Luna and Twick right here too. That's fine.
It would be really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of comical.
No. We're just full attacking. Again.
You could
Bottom
also
guy,
bite.
I
You could
think.
just bite them back.
No.
Ow. They are bugs.
He's
you
eaten
know?
bugs before.
That's true.
Not small
nom.
face. 25.
Man, your attack rolls have been really good. Yeah, hit.
I'm just good.
His bonus is just absurd.
It's pretty insane.
22.
22. Okay,
23.
that's a hit.
23 slashing.
23 slashing. With that swing, you actually slice that worm in half. Yuck. Just
Easy
goop
peasy.
everywhere.
We're just
Just
dealing
gross.
45 damage around, guys.
Yeah, it's great. Luna, you're up.
I will back away. And I'll shoot the last one.
Okay, take a shot.
Where's it? Attack. Roll. Oh, it was gonna be a 20. 23 EAC.
That is a hit. Roll some damage.
Hey.
And damage. It's been low. 12.
Okay, 12 damage. Lisk, only one enemy alive. Enemy? I said enemy.
And one enemy.
One
One
enemy.
enemy alive.
No, Luna, you gotta do it like this. I'm gonna walk up on trick attack him. So 33 stealth, and then where's my gun? There's my gun.
That's a hit.
Is there really? Oh, that's great.
16 is a hit.
33.
Wow.
Oh, wow, I did
Wow.
roll bad on that crit. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, nice shot. It is its turn.
What?
And it's actually just going to continue to follow Luna. It guarded steps here.
It's just a
and
chicken. So
Yep. Here comes the attack roll. 16.
that's a miss.
Twick, you're up.
All right, once more, same thing. Bam,
Bam.
and bam. A 20, and I rolled a 3 again on the second attack. 3
First one
rounds
is
in
a
a row,
hit.
I think. All right. 10 piercing and a fortitude save.
10 piercing. And you don't even need the fortitude save because you have slain yet again another monster in this encounter. You are not a doctor,
the
sir.
finisher.
Dr. Death.
And
Dr.
we are
Death.
out of combat.
Like
There
riding
are
bike.
4 dead tenebrous worms around you, along with a Gloomwing laying on the floor. Also of note, this room, you also see just like there's just generally like guts everywhere at this point. It's disgusting. And you do see the corpse of your friend on the ground. Stomach exploded. Not the entire body. The worms appeared to have crawled directly out of her torso.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I could use a nap.
Yeah.
And maybe not in this room, though.
Take a break
Well,
for
obviously
roughly
not
an
in
hour.
this room, Twig.
Only 1 hour.
Can I check Stessa for like
A pulse.
yeah. Like, does she have anything out like a data pad or something with like a diary? Like, was she checking?
Yeah,
out
before
the...
combat started, I was.
Oh yeah, no, you do it.
No, I wanted to check her for notes because I know she took notes all the time. I wanted to check her for her.
Yeah, then you're already on it. So Poe's doing this already.
I thought you were just calling back to Rise of the Rune Lords.
Oh,
Every dead body has a
every
letter
dead
or a
body
diary
Is there a
entry.
letter?
Yeah, where's the letter?
You beat a significant enemy.
You check Stessa's body, and you do find only one thing on her. Well, two things, technically. A pen and a notepad. And you maybe thumb through some of the pages of the notepad, and there's notes in there from all kinds of things on New Elysium, what you've seen her writing before. You also see notes from your interview. You're seeing the same thing you saw before, where the notes get more and more erratic the later in the book it gets. And then you start to see just like random scribblings, things you don't understand, just words stacked together to form sentences that don't really make sense. You see the word Aslanti a lot. You see the word blood a lot. You see the word worthy, not W-E-R-E space T-H-E, but W-O-R-T-H-Y with the question mark after it. And that's it. That's all she had on her. There is also a whole bunch of this powder on the ground here.
She overdosed from cocaine.
Yeah,
She died.
that's what you think.
Makes sense.
Wait.
Wow.
Make a medicine check so I can see.
Well, I
Just make it.
totally know that.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go.
you don't have a negative
You think
to
the
it.
worms have nothing to do with it? You think she just straight overdosed on whatever this pearlescent
And-
powder is?
The worms just took advantage after she died.
Yep, 100%.
Can I check to make sure she doesn't have any more eggs?
Yes. Medicine check.
Hey, there we go. 38.
Quip rolled that one.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Everything seems like it doesn't seem like there's anything
You're about
else
to
in
say
her
everything
anymore.
seems fine, right?
I
She
was.
seems okay.
I was.
She'll be okay.
She's doing great.
She'll sleep it off.
You don't see anything as far as you can tell. It looks like you could see like the remnants of the hatchling eggs, but it doesn't look like there's anything there. It's still solid.
Can I get a sense where all this dust came from? Is it from the wings of this creature, or was it what spewed out at us and made us tired?
Quick perception check.
30.
Yeah, you see a big pile of this dust that's like gathered near the wings of this creature, now that it's laying on the ground. And you think it's actually, whatever it is, it has come from the wings of the creature itself. And upon further evaluation, you think that this is like some sort of usable material, possibly. You would need to harvest it from the wings to utilize it. But it has qualities similar to chitin.
I mean, we scooping that up.
Okay, it's going to take about 10 minutes.
No problem.
Okay. You can harvest approximately... Oh, that's a terrible roll. You get one piece. You think it's worth 500 credits.
I can harvest it 6 times while you guys rest for an hour.
That's all you're able to get is one piece.
Dang.
Nice try, though. Other things in this room, just to kind of give you an idea what you're seeing in here. You see pipes running everywhere, all along the walls of this room, and a lot of them lead to a closed blast door that sits in the far corner that has a red flashing light over the top of it. That is in this corner up here.
Were we hanging out for about 10 minutes? Can I short rest?
Well, where are we
I
gonna
was
go? Get
Picking
rid
stuff
of this
up for 10
fatigue.
minutes. Yeah, it might be good to rest for an hour.
Yeah, you guys can rest if you want.
All right. I'm at least going back
I'm
to
gonna
this
go
room
back
to
up.
rest.
Yeah,
If not all the way
sleeping.
to actual Titan's Rest.
Can I just say, the number of times in these 2 campaigns that we've already experienced a moment in which you guys could use a mystic is like, it's so high.
Yeah.
It's so high.
It's not my fault. This game's spellcasters is weird. I don't want to deal with it.
It is weird.
Did you take anything out with you?
I imagine we bring back Thessa's body
Okay.
and let Dr. Lominn know.
Okay.
We're all real sad about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We say some kind words.
Dr. Lominn steps in. She just says, "My goodness, is that the travel writer?"
Yeah, that's Thessa, all right.
How awful. Was she attacked by a worm? She was not with you when you left.
No, we found her in a room down the hallway. She must have had some of those eggs in her.
Do you know, is anyone else missing or not where they should be?
Not that I'm aware of. About this
actually-
time... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Good.
No, if someone's gonna come in, I was just gonna say, shouldn't Janet have known someone was in the vents? She freaks out if we turn her off for a second.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah, thanks, Janet. You're a peach. You had one job.
Absolutely.
About this time, Risana walks in. And when she sees Thessa's body on the ground, she immediately begins just bawling. Like, I mean, just crying and wailing out loud, upset about the loss of this travel writer. Dr. Lominn reaches over and just puts a hand on
She's
Risana
like,
Averin's
whose blog
shoulder.
am I gonna read now?
What about the content?
She's just super upset. Dr. Lominn puts a hand on her shoulder just to calm her. And she looks back at you and says, "Thank you so much for bringing her body back. Where did you find her? How in the world was she in this condition?"
It was only about like 30 feet that direction. I feel like you guys should have like smelled something or I don't know.
Your
There was
camera's
eggs in
frozen,
her.
by the way, Alex.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Eggs,
don't-
you say?
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know who has the authority to do this, but someone should get Janet to check if anyone else is in vents.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know.
good idea.
Nice.
Actually, that's a good. Did she have her datapad on her?
She did not have her datapad on her.
Damn it! The same workaround we've been using.
Yeah. All she had was that notepad and a pen. That's
Yeah. Okay. All right. This. You know what, Janet? You're off the hook for now.
it. Risana is still next to Dr. Lominn, is just still crying, and she's just saying things like, I can't believe she's gone. Whose blog will I read? Just wailing.
Yeah. Hey. Don't. You know. I hear that. There's a Yosoki here. He does vlogs, whatever you call those. And they're probably okay.
Real high energy.
Yeah.
But her writing
does.
was so beautiful. I just I can't believe it. I just can't. She's upset.
More importantly, we do have confirmed death of a guest now. We should probably, do something in terms of securing the rest of the guests.
Yes, I've been thinking about that. I'll need to talk to Philip beforehand, but we will resolve something to take extra precautions around the facility. So you said you found Thessa down this tunnel. Was she attacked by one of these? Was she attacked by the giant moth that you found in the tech workshop?
Probably.
Or the giant one we found next to her body. Probably
Yeah,
that
we
found
one.
another giant moth.
Yep.
You know, if we had a doctor here, we could probably check to see if she had any wounds on her body, but, you know.
We really can't tell because we found her and we got attacked and then she exploded, so I don't...
Well,
Not
maybe
sure.
save the gory details, Co.
That is awful. You see,
A bunch of worms
Rosanna
came
just
out of
kind
her.
just puts her hand over her mouth.
I mean, this is you can look at her. She does look like she exploded, yeah.
It was a very peaceful explosion. It's what she would have wanted.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
She probably would have reviewed the explosion well on her blog.
Wow.
They don't serve eggs at Taste of Elysium, do they?
They do, but probably not that type of eggs.
Not exploded.
Jeez. Well, I appreciate it. This is incredibly sad. We will take care of the body. I will have one of the security drones come over and pick it up and take it back over to Titan's Rest for preparations. Is there anything I can do other than say thank you and pay you for your service?
I don't think so. I think we're pretty much good. And do we need anything?
No.
Like the answer to what's all going on here, maybe.
Yeah.
And like
be
the
nice.
solution to solve the problems.
I too wish I knew how to solve whatever is going on here.
Yeah, if you don't mind, do you mind if we do a little more poking around them tunnels?
Sadly, I don't have the authority to open the door. The further tunnels. I'm sure you're aware of this, but this asteroid was once a mining operation for the dwarves. And those tunnels have been sealed off for some time. We don't have authorization to go down there, but they are left open in case any of the authorities need to make their way down.
It's probably
they
where
are
they
open.
found the mithril.
Yeah.
There is a large tree that was struck by lightning. Could be.
Makes a lot of sense.
Do you know who we would need to talk to get the authorization to get further into these tunnels?
I can ask Philip, but I don't know anybody
Great,
here
yeah,
who
he's
would
gonna
have...
be real helpful for sure.
Yes,
Absolutely.
Yes, I do apologize.
Yeah,
And-
it's all right.
Yeah, that's yes. I wish I could help. Feel free to return to your rooms. We don't need anything else here. We'll take care of Thessa's body and make preparations for a funeral.
You're gonna have a funeral here on the resort?
At least transporting a body so that her family may have a funeral.
Like, come all you residents that don't know this lady that came on vacation by herself.
I clearly misspoke.
Attend
but
her
Thank
funeral.
you for continuing to make the situation even worse.
That's his forte.
Yes, yes. Did you, before I let you go, did you happen to know, it seems like you knew Thessa pretty well. Maybe not you, Ko. You sound like maybe you had a
I
rather
probably knew her the best out of the group.
concerning relationship with her.
He
Aggressive,
deals with
some might
death in a
say.
weird way, I think.
Ah, one of those teeth collectors that I've heard of.
I don't know who would do that. It sounds gross.
Yes, yes. Some cultures. So
cultures.
you knew her well? Yes?
I mean, I met her like 3 times and we had 1 interview.
Have you talked to her over the past few days? Do you know where
Yeah.
she's been by chance?
She seemed okay, and then she kind of seemed to start to degrade mentally, I might say. And then we did find her locked in her room. Might have been completely normal because she was using the restroom, but also she had sent me this strange note, so it was kind of concerning. And she really wanted us to leave, but that, again, could have also just been because we broke into her room while she was using the restroom. So it could have been a completely normal response, or it could have been like she was mentally unhinged.
There's really no way of telling.
Yes, that is a strange circumstance indeed. This was how many nights ago?
You know,
2?
it's a couple.
So I assume you haven't seen her since then, so you don't know how she made her way down here.
No, we have not.
Okay.
Would it be possible to maybe let us have a little looky-loo in her room? You know, just see maybe big secret tunnel, altar to moths, you know, anything like that.
Yes, you can speak with security about that. I'm sure they'd be able to provide you any additional information, such as maybe you could find footage of her moving around the facility, or
Ooh,
even
that's a
visit
good
her
idea.
room. Yes, absolutely. Please feel free to go talk to them in the guest services area.
Security should have contacted me by now anyway, so we can go talk to them and discuss my thing with them too.
Your thing?
Yeah, I got locked in a room. They said they were gonna look at the cameras to see.
Yes, they would know better than I. I don't know anything about the situation, but please feel
Might
free to
have done
follow
it.
up with them.
Said they were gonna call me. They still haven't. Story of my life.
Well, I will let you go. Please make your way back to your rooms. That is the safest place for now. I will speak with Philip. Even in his condition, we will come up with some solution for security for the remainder of your stay.
Where is Philip?
He's in his quarters.
Where's his quarters?
That's a very prying question.
I'm just wondering because we've been looking for him and he just hasn't been anywhere, so...
As I previously mentioned to you several days ago, he has not been feeling well.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, if...
Do you think maybe he has eggs in him? Should we check?
No, we have not seen any other signs of this moth around the facility. This is the first time we've seen anything like it. He didn't have any bites on him. He's just been depressed, rather sick, coughing, angry, just not himself. He's in his quarters recovering.
You know,
There's-
I bet we could cheer him up. He loves
Yes.
us.
Asked
He
not
sounds
to be
like us.
disturbed.
He'd
Oh,
want to be
he
disturbed
says
by
that,
us, though.
Yeah, he would love
Yeah, I don't.
us.
Diplomacy check.
Do I have points in diplomacy? Uh-oh. Is there anyone else?
From who?
You're the one who's
Me?
talking to her. Yeah. No way. She just responds with, yes, he's asked me precisely to ensure that no one disturbs him while he's recovering.
So you guys live on campus then?
Some staff do, yes, others do not. I need to take this body over to Titan's Rest to prep it for transport. Or at least in holding while we're in quarantine. Please make your way back to your rooms. If you have any follow-up questions, you can feel free to message me. We'll talk then. And she points to the door to lead you out.
Oh, she's gonna lead us out? Well, that's no fun.
Right? You didn't even get to explore the side tunnels.
I know! I wanted to go down here!
She says, she sees you haven't moved yet, and she just says, I understand you are frustrated with Stessa's death just as much as I am. I was not a friend to her, but she was a guest. However, We must abide by the rules of this facility, and these are off limits to guests. I asked you down here to assist in a problem. That problem has been
Right,
swiftly
so
dealt
we've
with.
sort of moved past guests and more towards contractors at this point, I would say. I am
did pay
concerned that
us.
there are more moths in the tunnels. We could just take a quick peek.
You, as previously mentioned, I do not have access to the tunnels.
Well, but there's some of it we just haven't looked at that I think we do have. Like, we saw a corridor and we know the turn we didn't take that way. There might be another moth down there.
Yes, that doesn't go anywhere. Those are just cooling tunnels. It's not this. There's a door that actually leads to the mines. The cooling array does not go anywhere. It just recirculates air throughout the engineering facility.
But there could be moth elsewhere.
Diplomacy check.
Eh. 36.
So be it. I will give you... She looks down at her data pad. About 10 minutes. Please, make it quick.
Can we have about an hour and then 10 minutes?
Sadly,
very
no. If you're going to
tired.
go take a look, you need to do so now. I need to close this area off, as it will need to be secured since we've had an incident.
Right.
All right.
Be back soon.
Well, maybe we won't. Maybe the moths will get us. And what's she gonna do? She gonna come down and get us?
Lisk. Is this where the server room is?
You know, I think so. Yeah, for sure. This unmarked hallway, way more distinctive than the last one.
Oh no.
As you step down this hallway, you make me a quick stealth check, Luna.
I shouldn't have been going first. It's Kanye. Oh, 18.
You are not noticed. However, looking down this hallway, you can kind of see through the fans. You see two people. You see a security guard, and you see a familiar face, Kane Zafol, the head security officer. They're having a discussion. Kane is pointing at one of the servers while pretty heatedly yelling at one of the security officers that stands in front of him.
What's he saying?
I'll give you a perception check, but it's going to be really high because there's a lot of moving air and these fans are incredibly loud.
It's not great. 21.
21. Yeah, you don't know. You can hear, like, he's just clearly mad about something, but you can't quite make out what he's saying.
Luna can't read lips, can she?
No.
Damn it.
Well, can she? I don't know.
I don't know.
Do I have anything?
I asked you first.
I have mighty vocal cords. No, I
Oh,
have something
yeah,
about...
yell at him.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hi!
Ew. Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Worth a shot. Well,
I have telepathy. Forgot about that.
you could ask him what he said. You know what? I'm gonna just sneak over here and take a little peeky poo. Oh, this angle's terrible. This isn't helpful.
You do recognize this, though, because before you've peeked into this room, this is, in fact, the security center that you looked in earlier. You see screens up, you see monitors, all kinds of things that just appear to be pretty standard security equipment. You can also see the lockers, or at least a piece of the lockers you saw before, that are up against this sort of south wall.
Okay. Anything interesting on these displays? I probably have a terrible angle on that one, but I can probably see this one.
Yeah, you can see that one, and basically what you see are just rotating camera footage angles of various parts of the main 2 floors of New Elysium. You also see some camera angles that show the hallways on the 3rd floor. That's about it.
Okay. Alright. Well,
One-
that's cool.
Make me
Sorry,
a
go
quick
ahead.
perception check.
Hey, 32.
32. One thing noticeably absent, people. Just not a lot of people. I mean, you see a few here and there, but it's generally speaking pretty empty.
It's our time to shine. How... Is this like a timing thing where I might be able to get through these fans, or is this like I'll lose an arm scenario?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
right.
this is, you'll feel it. We'll just say that.
Alright, okay. It's a good thing we don't have any spellcasters.
Alright.
What, for time stop?
Yeah, it's exactly
The really
fan
low
stop.
Time
first
stop.
level spell time stop.
The low spell time stop we definitely have at this level.
You probably just like put something in it.
I mean, like an arm. Like an
Like
arm.
a-
Like
like
a
a
utility knife
combat
or,
knife.
or tactical tech knife, whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
Do you think
knife.
she would let us borrow that body again?
Oh. There is a big moth carcass.
True.
Jeez.
I can jam it up good.
What?
Should let us
We had to
borrow
stop
that
the
body again.
blades. We won't say anything. You know, we should have just taken. We shouldn't have taken it to her. That was a mistake. See, this is another thing where it's like, this is cool. This is useful. I don't know. We can make use of this later. I don't know whether we can make use of it now.
Yeah, I was trying to think if there's any way we can rig something or like, I don't know. Can't
I
think of
wish-
anything.
I wish we had like I'm looking for like if I had like a microphone or like a
Mm-hmm.
video camera, but I don't have any of that stuff.
Twig has an extra data pad. Can we set it up as a...
It's a
Recording
little
device.
robot.
Hey, we're not
Oh,
leaving
yeah.
Kip here.
Yeah, we need Kip. We'll leave Twig here. We'll take Kip.
We can set up my second data pad here. If we'd like. Bug it, essentially.
Where do we? You're thinking just use it as like audio? We probably couldn't
Yeah.
hear over the fans though,
That's
could we?
the problem, yeah.
Yeah. I think so. My thought is just I think getting into this room is going to be easier than getting into the server room normally.
Mm-hmm.
So like literally this, I think this just makes it easier to get to here. Like we might, because if we can get me and Twick in there, I think we have a real shot at actually cracking that bad boy. Like not a good shot, but a shot.
Yeah.
Especially if we can get, I think if we coordinate it, I think now we might actually be able to heist this bad boy. But I think that's a task for another time. Let's
Yeah, and I guess I didn't even know about this room back here previously.
yeah, I hadn't really paid much attention to it, to be honest. And there's another door right here, right?
Yeah.
I guess one other thing, can we look at this door in here?
Yeah, I would love
Yeah.
to check that door.
Hello.
Yeah. Big worm. Or big moth, couple small worms, I guess.
Also, are these just short dead ends, real fast?
Yeah,
good
you look
question.
down them, it just looks like it's got a kind of like a vertical chute that goes over to the next one next to it. It just looks like air circulation. It gets close to the surface, cools down the air, and then it comes back down into the space you're at. That's about it. When you get close to this door, you just see that it has a... it would be like a sign, like a warning sign on the door, not like a... This looks a lot older than the rest of the facility, obviously. This sign on the door just notes that access to the mining tunnels on the other side is restricted.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be the judge of that, though. You know what? Can I just take a crack at it?
Yeah,
Picking this bad boy, is it sleight of hand?
engineering check.
Engineering. Hey, yo, Twick.
Hmm?
Can you get Kip to help me with this door?
I'm gonna
I
keep-
can help you, yeah.
I'm gonna keep a lookout on this corner.
Ah!
No, no.
Oh my god!
Well, a natural 1 and a natural 1, huh? You guys are not destined to open this door.
Holy
Apparently not.
No.
Doesn't even give us information on how hard it is. It could be
That's
unlocked.
crazy.
Yeah.
Dang
Could be
it.
actually a jar.
Hey guys,
Yeah, we're just pulling on it, and there's a thing that says push.
I'm watching you guys try to take this door down, and I think you're doing it wrong.
Oh, you're welcome to try.
Yeah, it's. Let me just.
You're gonna roll like a 15 and still get lower than both of us.
Get out of here.
Oh no.
I did.
You just walk up and try the exact same thing they were trying. Doesn't work.
Never mind. You were actually doing it right.
Can you not just
Thank
can you not
you.
just cut through that bad boy? You got like a laser
Oh
sword.
yeah, I just put it in. I just hold it and wait for the whole bulkhead to melt around it. That works really well.
Yeah, this is great. We got like 8 more minutes.
I've tried doing things like that before, and the GM like used the rule book to stop me.
Oh, GMs and their rule books.
Enough. Well, shoot. Okay. We'll do a
Activate
heist
my-
later.
Activate my Solarian weapon while I'm in like a closed capsule. Doesn't break the glass.
Hmm.
So good news, no more moths. It's
You're back.
all clear in there. Into tunnels we can get to at least.
Perfect. Well,
Just wanted
again,
to make
my
sure everyone
apologies.
was safe.
Yes. I appreciate you taking a look. I'm sorry that I can't let you investigate any further. As we previously discussed, please feel free to talk to security about Stessa, and maybe you can find more information where we have been unable to. Other than that, please return to your rooms, and I will speak with you as soon as possible once I've discussed this with Philip.
Give him my love.
Will do.
Yeah, tell him we'll say hi.
As you guys all walked past Risana, make me a quick perception check.
Nice.
A lot of ones today.
One.
Seriously.
Twick, you see Risana. She's currently standing next to this security robot that's holding the body of Stessa. They've already started moving it towards Titan's Rest. And if you remember, she was standing in the room and she was just wailing, just, crying wildly. Crying loudly is what I meant. And as you sort of walk past her this time, what you see is she's not teared up, she's not crying, she is staring at Stessa's body, and her eyes are wide, and she has almost a grin on her face.
What?
Are you alright, Risana?
Yes,
out of it.
Of course. I'm sorry. I'm just quite sad about Stessa.
Hey, while we got you, when's the last time you saw her?
Days. The last time she was in Titan's Rest, of course. It could have been 3-4 days ago. I'm not quite certain.
Sense
Sense motive.
Wow.
22. Wow. Yeah, she seems to be telling you the truth. You think?
Well, no further
Above
questions.
board.
What'd
Keep the
she
good-
come in for, if you don't mind my asking?
She said she just wasn't feeling well. She'd spent quite a bit of time on the toilet lately.
Yeah, Taste of Elysium will get you. That special water.
Yes, the water. Yes, it's quite crazy. Anyways, I don't know if you know her, but I was very fond of her work. If you'll excuse me, I must take this body to Titan's Rest.
Sure.
And she just starts to walk away. For some reason, Vorlin's still here, but not actually there.
Vorlin! Quick, we gotta go check the garage.
All right. You head out. Yeah, you were gone for quite a bit this morning. It's probably lunchtime, early afternoon at this point. Is there anything you guys would like to do at the moment? Or are you just all headed back upstairs?
Does Dr. Sadrani, does she leave kind of after us and kind of go? Or does she kind of...
She waits basically until you guys head out the door, and then she follows you out the door, turns around, shuts it, locks it, and then walks away.
She actually locked it.
Can I want to follow her.
Okay. Make a quick stealth check.
Where you go? Okay, see ya, I guess.
There it is. Easy 41.
Oh yeah, no problem. You follow her, and she is basically following Risana, and they make their way all the way to Titan's Rest. You follow her all the way to the door, and you're just kind of peeking, and she walks around right up through the door.
Okay. All
Heads
right.
into Titan's Rest.
I was kind of hoping she would go try to talk to Philip.
Hmm.
It's worth a shot. Okay. Could stake her out. I'll rendezvous with the group. And then maybe
Rendezvous
I'll go try
with
to
the
stake
group.
her out later, yeah. Or actually, I'm gonna go to sleep because I need an hour of rest to be unfatigued.
That's what I was
And then
gonna do
maybe
next.
I'll try to stake her out later.
You guys are all standing around, about to head back up to your room when all of a sudden your comm unit just lights up.
Feeling bloated can ruin even the best of vacations. Don't let digestive discomfort keep you from enjoying your stay at New Elysium. The Wandering Market has a simple
advice.
solution for gas relief, with a variety of over-the-counter medications to choose from. Get back to feeling like yourself and make the most of your stay at New Elysium, a plane unto itself among the stars, untouched by sorrow.
You didn't write their
fucked up, Janet.
code.
It's an aggressive motto at the end there.
Yeah, especially in light of, what just happened.
Pretty good advice, though.
Absolutely.
Get yourself some gas X or something. Feel much better.
Yes.
All right, you can go to sleep now, Janet. Just talking with my friends.
All right, so you guys head back up. We'll say you go take a nap for an hour. Is that what your plan is?
Yeah.
All right, 'cause
Yeah.
you're fatigued. You go take a nap for an hour.
I'm just gonna stare at Twick while he sleeps.
Aww.
I definitely closed my door, so no, thank you. And I've seen how good you are at breaking into doors.
Hey, you guys didn't let
I
me use my
feel
strength
very
check instead.
Oh my gosh. Who is anybody not sleeping at this time?
I'm not sleeping.
Okay. Are you doing anything special, or are you just resting, contemplating, reading Stats' journal or something?
Game Boy.
Okay.
Boy.
Game Boy.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. An hour passes. You guys wake back up. And in fact, you look over and you've actually slept a little bit longer than that. You slept a couple hours. You were clearly exhausted from combat plus fatigue, and slept a couple hours. It's now getting closer to dinner time. And what wakes you up is the sound of an announcement, and it's Dr. Lominn's voice over the intercom. And it just says, Attention. This resort is going to be in total lockdown for the time being. There has been some things happen.
Oh.
And we have discussed this with the stewards, and it is in the best interest of the facility and New Elysium to initiate a total lockdown. The stewards will be arriving within the week. Guests should remain in their quarters, and they may order any entertainment or food up to their room, which will be delivered by drones. Thank you.
Well, that's probably good, right? That's good.
This might be our way back into the tunnels? I don't know.
It means we can't move around freely anymore, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. We're all really sneaky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of us.
I try the door. Is it locked?
It is not currently locked.
Okay. I look outside.
You don't really see anyone.
Yeah, can't keep us inside. Fucking rebels.
What's up, Twig?
Oh, hey. Well,
Where are you going?
oh, just opening that. I accidentally closed it.
I didn't even knock. Just walked in our room, huh?
It was unlocked.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Did you hear that announcement, or was that a ghost in my head?
Oh, that was real. That was real. So, might make it a little more difficult to get to the tunnels.
It was already pretty tough. We did our best. We couldn't get that door open.
That's true.
Your absolute best.
Mm-hmm.
Best work you've done.
And we don't know who has authority to open the door.
Well,
Supposedly.
might be Philip, but we don't know where Philip is.
A few
We should
moments
go talk to
pass,
security.
and you hear another announcement on the intercom. Attention, guests who are on the second floor, please return to your rooms immediately. The facility is in lockdown. This is not a request.
Is that us?
We're on the 3rd
We're
floor.
on the 3rd floor.
Oh, okay. I thought so.
We should probably go talk to security. What were we talking to security about? I know I wanted to talk to them about
Well, we
the
wouldn't
cameras.
just review the cameras, but I think they're just gonna yell at us now. I don't think we can be like, hey, I know the rules are not to leave, but can you show us video footage of another guest?
Well, we can try to call them. Maybe Janet
Oh, we could try to call him.
connect us.
Yeah, Janet will be good. She's good at everything.
Janet, call
She's a real
security.
peach.
Absolutely.
Ring, 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 ring. A familiar face picks up on the other end of the line. Hey, folks. How can I help you? Yeah, you got a problem? Because we're dealing with something right now.
Yeah. Did nobody ever got back to me
Quickly.
on my issue
Quickly.
of somebody locking me in a room? Supposed to
Yeah.
review the footage. Let me know what was going on.
Sir, I don't know what you're referencing, sir. Listen, we really were dealing with a situation. If you can give us a little bit, we'll take care of this, and then I can get back to you on your questions.
Okay, what about like the guest that got killed? Because I know about that.
I do not know what you're talking about, sir.
Well, we were the one that found the body, so we kind of know about it. Do you think we might be able to help with maybe looking at some of the security footage?
I honestly, sir, I don't know what you're talking about. If you just make your way down to security, it'll be fine. You can deal with it here.
We can come there then, because we were told not to leave our rooms.
I just said you can come down to security, sir.
Okay, but nobody's gonna
Just
get mad
make
at
your way
us because we're
down.
out in the hallways.
Listen, my lieutenant is yelling at me right now. I gotta get up to the second floor. If you want to come talk to people here in security, see if you can get some footage, hurry up.
Okay,
Just hurry up.
It's good enough for me. Thanks.
Click.
Read them.
All right, you guys make your way down, and as you get to the second floor, because you kind of make your way down the stairs, the elevators are currently shut off for the moment. So you make your way down the spiral staircase. I see
hey,
there's multiple
everyone.
Twix
There's
in
a
here.
mob.
How's it going?
Evil Twig has returned.
No.
You make your way downstairs, and you hear a lot of noise from the painted playrooms. And it appears that there is a crowd gathered. There are a couple security guards. There is a crowd that is yelling. Many of them appear to be very upset about the fact that they're going to be in quarantine. A lot of people you've seen around the resort, no necessarily familiar faces. Just random people that are definitely staying here for the duration. They just appear very mad, and you can see that the security guards are pretty on edge. And as you're standing there watching this, maybe there's some words said between the guards and the group of people. One of the people spits on one of the guards, and instinctively, one of the guards pulls his gun and points it towards the crowd. Step back! Step back!
There's probably no need for guns.
Who are you talking to?
The
Just that
security
one
guard.
specific guard?
Yeah.
Step back, sir! Step back!
Is it like one of these people over here?
Yeah, it's one of these guards. He leans over to the other guy, and he just says, call in the security robots. So the other guard leans down and talks on the comm unit for a second. A few moments later, you see these security robots, these patrol robots, show
Is
up.
this what they look like?
Yeah, let me show you what they look like.
What?
They've got like maple leaf heads.
Oh, no.
What is this? This is fantastic.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Everything about this is insane.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Step
them.
back, folks. Step back. We need you all to get to your rooms. Why do I have to be in quarantine? This doesn't make any sense. Everything's fine. I'm fine. This is a vacation. Why don't you tell us what's going on? Dr. Lominn's message didn't make any sense. There's like a lot of back and forth between these people. And the security guard just keeps saying, step back. And he's holding his gun and he's pointing at one of the people who's in the crowd.
Okay.
So you said what to him again?
I'll step in between the crowd and the guards.
Sir, I'm going to need you to step back.
I think you probably need to calm down. There's a bunch of unarmed people. Probably not a need to have a weapon out.
The people in the crowds are definitely not unarmed. If you remember, everybody's basically
right.
carrying small arms at this point. He says, are you insane? Unarmed
not.
people? There's people with arms on them. Look at all their arms. They all have arms. Now, if you're talking about
pointing
weapons,
them.
they also have weapons. Look at them. They're all carrying holsters on their hips. There's someone with guns on their backs. They're armed people. I need you to step back, sir. This is not a joke. We're in the middle of a hard quarantine. I need you to return to your room.
As opposed to the
and
soft
remain
quarantine from before.
Yes.
This is now hard.
This is an elevated situation. Why won't you tell us what's going on? Dr. Lominn's message didn't make sense.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, nobody's heard from Philip. I want to know. She thinks she's just mixed in the crowd now.
You adding to the crowd side of things. Hey,
I
people.
want to know what's going on with Philip.
Maybe we could take it down a notch. These people are just doing their jobs.
Yeah, Philip would keep us safe.
Guys, could you help the situation maybe? I don't.
The second lady just like waves the robots forward and they step towards the crowd.
Okay, robots, you look a little bit like fancy, but also a little menacing, so maybe you could like chill a bit.
Ko, since you're standing in between everybody, I want you, and you're like kind of addressing both sides, but you've recently turned towards the crowd. I'd like for you to make me a diplomacy check.
Hey,
Literally the DC.
Nice.
we did.
You, first of all, you look pretty menacing. I mean, you're a pretty serious-looking Solarian. You step in front. Maybe you just kind of like put your stellar mote in your hand, and it's just floating there. You haven't grabbed it. You haven't activated your weapon. But you just say, everybody, we need to calm down, or whatever you just said. Give them a break. They're just doing their job. And I think some of the guests look around, and they're just kind of looking between one another. Everybody else is currently standing in the crowd. Luna and Lisk, you're currently standing there. I don't know what Twix doing because you've been kind of quiet, but I'm assuming hanging back. Luna and Lisk, what do you do in this moment? Because the crowd is kind of looking between each other.
Kind of being an agent of chaos there for a second. Oh, yes. He's got a good point.
Yeah,
Make me a diplomacy check.
Yeah.
And what does Lisk do?
I was just gonna climb up on Ko's shoulder and be like, all right, folks, let's get out of here, because I do have intimidation. So I can be scarier because I'm taller.
You can
but
make
with
me,
that diplomacy check, I don't know if I even
you
need
can
to.
make me an intimidation check.
Please roll good. Not that good.
It's okay. Between Ko's, communication between the guards and the people in front of him, the crowd, and Luna's commentary while she's in the crowd, people just start saying, maybe we're just overreacting. I'm sure everything will be okay. Sorry, we will disperse. Please, just get some answers from Dr. Lominn for us so we know what's going on. And the crowd slowly disperses. Everybody heads back towards the stairs to go back up to their rooms. The guard standing in front of Ko just lowers his weapon, and he puts it in the holster. And he says, I appreciate that. I understand that's not a difficult or not an easy thing for you to do. This is a difficult situation for everyone. Now, I might ask you, where were you headed? Because we were asking all guests to return to their quarters.
Oh yeah, I'm heading down to security. Pretty sure Martine said it was okay if I come down and look at some footage.
Martine, I see. Well, as his lieutenant, I'm going to have a word or two with Martine, but yes, I do recognize you. You guys are the ones who went down in the tunnels and found the body of Stessa. Is this correct?
Oh yeah, that was us.
Okay. Well, Dr. Lominn has already told us that you may be swinging by to review some security footage. Please head down there, but when you are done, make your way back up to your rooms as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
You know, if we feel like it.
I'm going to give you one chance to retract that statement.
I'm kidding. Come on, lighten up.
If only this were an opportunity to kid. This is not the time. Make your way downstairs. Find the security offices, knock at the door. They'll let you in. You can take a look at some of the security footage. Thank you. And he lets you guys go. They disperse. The patrol robots head back the direction they came from. And I will take you guys downstairs to outside of the security office.
Man, very sassy for a man who could be a corpse at any moment. As soon as we decide we're tired of him. Gone. Killed.
I don't think he understands the danger, though.
Yeah, I mean, they raised a weapon against an entire mob that had weapons. Like, I don't...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we did have a chance there to absolutely lean in, overthrow the government.
Yeah.
Shame.
All
right, you guys are outside of the security center, which is right here, which is where Martine is at, waiting for you, per the lieutenant.
What's this door? That's what it is.
That has a sign that just says staff lounge.
Oh, sounds lame.
Do you just try opening the door, Ko?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's locked.
A knock, I guess.
You just hear like a muffled.
Oh my god, they tied him up.
A few moments later, the door opens and Martine is standing in front of you. Hey, folks, how can I help you? This is the security center. I don't know what you're doing here.
You said we could come down?
Oh, wait, you're the guy on the phone.
Yeah.
Did you tell my lieutenant that I said you could come down here?
I've said something, didn't realize it would get you in trouble. Kind of feel bad about it.
Well, at least it wasn't my sergeant. I mean, it could have been worse, you know. Listen, all right, come in here. Come on, come in. Come on. Welcome to the security center. This is where we keep things secure at New Elysium. yada yada, so on and so forth. It's a cool place. Usually a lot of guards in and out of here. But I heard from my lieutenant that you were going to be needing some footage. I don't know of what, but we can't just let you access whatever you want. So you're going to have to talk to my friend here, Rabini. She'll walk you through anything you want.
Excellent.
And she
Hello.
walks over to the desk where the security cameras are.
What's up, Burbini?
Hi. How can I help you?
Yeah, so I got locked in a room. Now, this is like probably not as important as the other stuff we're doing at this point.
You hear that,
But-
Martine? This is the idiot that got locked in the room.
Yeah, I told you guys to look into it and call me, and nobody ever called me.
Yeah. Let me show you the footage. Check this out. And she just plays the footage again, and it just shows you. You walk up, you open the door, you walk in. A few moments pass, and then a security guard walks up to the door and opens it up, and you're standing in front of them.
So nobody locked it. How'd the door get locked?
I don't know. Looks like you couldn't just find your way out. You get stuck in places a lot or something?
He does. I had to save him from outer space this one time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Real bad.
But this time I'm pretty sure it's not my fault.
Oh yeah, that's what they all say. Not their fault. It ain't my fault. I ain't a criminal. That's what they all say.
What's that? He's not a criminal. Look at him. Does he look smart enough to be a criminal?
Oh, that's true. Well, but the rest of you guys, I mean, working together, honestly, you'd make a pretty good bank heist crew if I seen one.
Interesting.
Or prison heist, maybe.
Yeah. Don't be doing none of that around here, though.
Oh, we would never. We just defused the whole thing upstairs.
Yeah,
what a good guys.
Yeah. I heard from my lieutenant. Anyway, listen. All right, so you know what happened in the room, whatever. What do we need to know about this footage we're supposed to be showing you?
Yeah, we wanted to see, I don't remember her name. Stessa. We wanted to see, Stessa. We wanted to see her movements in the last 2 days. If that's possible. Or at least a room.
Rabini sitting there just looks at you and says, I don't think I can track individual guests. And Martine just says, look, Rabini, just let them at the computer. They'll be fine. We'll just stand over and watch them. You guys, if you know what you're doing, feel free. We don't know who this. I assume she's that travel writer lady, but I don't know specifically what she looks like. We'll let you look through the logs, see if you can find her. So she steps away so you guys can access the computer.
Fucking idiot. I'm gonna make this thing sing, baby.
I'm in. Security's right next to me, but I'm in.
Make me a computer's checklist.
Can I assist?
Sure. Hey, you guys are kind of all standing there.
Oh, don't even need it, baby.
But I did it.
I'll take it, though.
All right, so that's an assist, so 36 total. So you spend a while looking through the security feeds from throughout the resort over the last few days. You find multiple instances where you see Stessa. She's just out and about. You see footage of her at her meeting with you. You see footage of her kind of going to Taste of Elysium, a couple other restaurants. You're fast forwarding, looking through footage as much as you can. You get to 2 nights ago, and you see footage of her, or this is actually like after you guys went into her room, presumably based on the time you see. You see footage of her walking around the resort aimlessly, like she's almost in a trance. She, like, arms to the side, just kind of like trudging along. Doesn't look like she has any general direction she's headed, but she ends up in the Boundless Sunroom. And the eastern door of the Boundless Sunroom, as you're watching this footage, the eastern door, it opens up by itself. Just... And you're kind of zoomed in on this, and you're looking at it, and you're like, there's nothing there, but you definitely see the door of this open. And a few moments later, make me a quick perception check while you're looking at this footage.
Hello there.
This list.
Don't even need your help. Get out of here.
Hello there.
Okay. Perception check and computers, nicely done. Or the perception check, I mean. You examining this footage and you see the door. What you see is a humanoid shadow moving against the light in a few different frames. It's not always there, but you see it a couple times as you're kind of staring at this footage, trying to find anything you can. You can't quite make out what it is, but Twick, it looks incredibly familiar to you.
Again.
Did something look familiar to Twick in the past?
Or was it Lisk that it... We watched a video.
Oh, it was like the back of someone's head.
Yeah, was that Lisk or Twick?
I think that was Lisk.
Okay.
That's Lisk.
Yeah. It was the back of a Vesk's head.
Mm.
Yeah, it's all coming back to me now, yes. But this was Twick, right?
This was Twick.
Interesting.
Why does it look familiar?
You don't know. Like the shadow outline just looks familiar to you.
Oh, like what I saw in the theater?
Yes. And also what you saw when you were at the opening party. All of those things look
that's what I meant, yeah.
familiar. I think the shadow disappears after a while, and you're only able to see it in a couple frames, and it's like skipped frames. Like it'll appear, and then it's gone, and then it's there again, and then it's gone again. And I think while you guys are looking at this, you maybe turn up the audio on these cameras because the cameras are all recording audio at the same time, and you like try to, maybe localize that audio, try to figure out what's going on in that area. You don't really hear anything, but you hear Stessa talking to herself. She just keeps saying things like, I need to follow. I need to follow my brother. Flapping of dusty wings. Flapping, my brother. Worthy is Lanty. Flapping, the blood. I need to follow my brother. She's just over and over and over saying these things, and then she disappears out the door of the Boundless Sun room. And there's no cameras in that specific hallway, and you don't see where she goes from there. But she heads south, which is the direction you guys headed out of the Boundless Sun room to head towards the tech workshop, which is where you found that moth.
Okay.
That, do we know that door that opened? Is it a door that we, that's normally unlocked, or is it like a locked door that we've never been through?
It's a regular door. It's the door that enters from the hallway to the Boundless Sun room. She walked out the same door that was opened on its own.
Okay.
While she's just like, I must follow my brother. Flapping of dusty wings. Worthy as Lanty, the blood. Worthy.
Interesting.
Yeah. More freaking ghosts, too.
She said flapping of dusty wings?
Flapping of dusty wings.
Like
I
the
don't like
moth.
that, like
That's
the moths.
Yeah.
Do you, does she have a brother? I don't think I technically ever met her.
Culture check?
I mean, I don't think Liska's ever met her. I mean, I can roll it.
I guess you haven't met her, but everybody's watching this footage, so anybody who's standing there, you're probably all discussing it. I'll let you, anybody who wants to make this culture check can make it.
I'll roll it. yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you definitely don't
There
know
you
her.
go.
Does this woman I've never met have a brother?
There we go.
Maybe.
Twick nailed it.
35 from Twick. You I think probably took some time reading through her blog and maybe did a little research on her after you guys have met with her and talked to her and whatnot. And you recall that she grew up on Verces, and she was involved in a horrible vehicle crash in the city of Nabicon when she was young, in which her father and her brother were both killed. That's all specifically you know about the situation, but you know that her brother was killed, and it appears that's who she was talking about.
Well, we can probably rule him out as a suspect then. He probably isn't involved, unless he's a ghost.
Well,
In which case, we'll rule him back in. I'll put him into ghost column.
it's pretty long travel for a ghost, though. Versus to here.
A few moments
How
later,
fast do ghosts
Martine
move?
just says, hey folks, sorry, that was my sergeant. He's telling me you guys got to get back up to your rooms. Did you get everything you needed out of here?
Maybe.
Can we take a copy of this footage? Is that fine?
Yeah, sure. Take it, yeah.
And can we get like access codes to like all the doors around?
Haha!
Just
Funny
pulling your leg.
jokes. It's a funny joke. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, you're gonna need him for that guy, and he points at Ko. He locks himself in all the rooms.
Hey, now, guys. Again, pretty sure it wasn't my fault.
Well, cameras
strange-
never lie.
Strange circumstances going on. You seen any funny things around? Nightmares.
You walking into a room, locking yourself
Okay.
in it.
All right.
You
Very
walked into
funny.
that one, Ko.
Very funny. Very
What do
funny.
you think, Rabini? Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, you walked into that one just like the room.
Okay, everybody.
Oh, these guys are
Just-
comedians. Oh, wait, and isn't he supposed to be the one who does the stand-up, too?
Did you see my stand-up?
I heard about it.
It was pretty good.
One of the officers was there. They said it was fine.
Fine.
Oh no.
Ouch.
I'm sure it was good.
Had
Anyways.
rave reviews. Did you read
We-
Steth's blog on it?
No, I did not read a blog. No, I don't. No,
Well.
sorry. Travel bloggers are not my thing.
It's one of the last ones she'll ever write.
Ooh.
Too soon?
Too soon.
Oh. Jeez.
Well, on that note, I gotta get you guys out of here because we gotta get back to it. So if you don't mind, head back to your rooms. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for stopping by. And he ushers you out the door.
Go with the gallows humor. Jeez.
Yeah. Well,
Do you guys head back upstairs at this point? Just getting a sense of what's going on, like what your plan is.
Do we? That's the question.
We're right here.
We're right here.
We're
Are
passing
there
by.
cameras? Are there cameras in this area?
Perception check.
So there's cameras everywhere. Also, we have data pads on us.
31.
31. You don't see any cameras in this area, and you remember that Stessa disappeared coming down the stairs into this area, so you don't think there's any cameras in this specific area here.
That's right.
However, you are right. You were all carrying your data pads.
We can do this later.
Yeah, or else
Yeah.
Ko and I can walk them up, and you two can.
Oh.
Hmm.
I do like the sound of that. Yeah, let me just see if I can even get this door.
Do
I'm
a
gonna
quick-
try engineering
quick
check
one.
on this door.
Engineering check.
31.
31. You are unable to get the door unlocked.
Okay, this door's broken. I don't know.
All right.
There are some hard locks on these doors, boys.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Well, back to the room for now.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
Okay.
that financial file, man. That's all I want in life.
I know. It's so hard to get to.
All right. You guys head back upstairs to the 3rd floor. Are you just sitting in the sack? It is getting fairly late at this point.
Yeah, I think so.
Before you guys go to bed, I'm gonna need some will saves and a fortitude save from everybody.
It's supposed to be secret. I'm sorry.
Every time.
I know. I know.
All right, let me check this real quick. Okay. Okay.
You laugh every time we do this.
That's fun. Somebody just cannot roll well. Okay. Twick. You fall asleep.
Rocky move.
Big mistake falling asleep here.
Huge mistake.
Your thoughts again travel to, I don't know, just inadequacy. Like you just feel incapable. Like you've been working on improving your own being technologically through augmentations, and you just feel like you have been unable to achieve. This is what your dream is, or your nightmare, if you will. Unable to achieve what you've been attempting to accomplish, and it's really dragging you down. You have failed your save.
And probably because all my friends keep telling me I'm a bad doctor.
And
Yeah, we
you
haven't been
healed
super supportive.
anyone ever.
Yes.
The question is, are you going to spend resolve?
I am going to spend my resolve.
Okay, because you recovered yours last time.
I did. Last night I succeeded. Got it all back.
Okay. Luna, you fall asleep, and you actually sleep soundly.
Oh, great. Great.
Trickster.
Great.
Lisk, your mind wanders at night.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You start thinking back on what's been happening at the resort, and one thing keeps popping into your mind is the footage of the back of that Vesk's head that you saw on the hologram, the sort of Darth Maul hologram that you saw, that the guy in the white suit was talking to, the guard for the young Prendalk, who's currently here at the facility.
Hello there.
And it is just dragging you down. It is making you think dark thoughts, and you have failed your save.
I will burn a resolve point for it. You know what? When I succeeded earlier today, though, did I go back up to full?
You succeeded, and you would have gone back to full. Yeah.
Okay.
Only when you run into the situation where you fail multiple times in a row.
Multiple times in a row.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will burn
Or are you stacking
one.
it up? Okay. It's
So
2
I'm-
resolve, right?
It's
Yeah. It's
Is it?
2.
Okay.
It's 2 because
Okay.
it's 1 plus the number of manifestations you have.
I see. Okay, then I will use 2.
Okay, you'll use 2. Got it. Got it. Ko!
Yes, sir.
You fall asleep. And your
Rookie
mind is
mistake.
again just wandering. Just drifting, maybe you'd say.
There's no
In
way I failed
space.
again.
You have
Hello there.
failed your save.
Oh my gosh.
Good news is you can get all your resolve back now.
Yeah.
I guess.
Are you going to spend the remaining 2 resolve you have and go
And-
to
and
0
die.
resolve? Or
No.
are you going to just let this...
First of all, you don't die if you go to 0 resolve, right?
No, you don't die.
Okay.
But
if you die,
you die the
while
next
If
day.
you die, you
If
die.
you go down, yeah.
I will not spend the resolve.
You will not spend the resolve. Okay. Something is changing in you. You don't know what, but something is different, and it's changing you in ways you can't quite yet describe. Like you just feel differently. You feel like your motivations are different than they used to be. And even while you're in your thoughts at night, you start thinking about, tracking down. Like I think one of your first thoughts is probably tracking down Frizzo. Like, that's one of the first places your mind goes to, because you've been thinking about floating in space, and you're just like, I need to find Rizzo. Not to, like, just talk to him, but you need to find him because he needs hurt.
Oh.
For what he did to you. You don't sleep well. But everybody wakes up in the morning on the 11th day. Because nobody made a new even level there. So we're okay for now.
Oh, nice.
Good.
So, morning of the 11th day. This is where we're at. One of the first things that happens is, Twick, you get a message from Romi. And the message just says, were you able to find anything out in the tunnels? I didn't hear anything back from you yesterday.
Yeah, I'll just send a message back. Apologizing because of the lockdown. Couldn't get to talk to him. But we just found another of the moths. I guess that's really all I probably include.
Okay.
Found another and killed the moth.
Okay. You wait. I mean, you probably send the message off, and a few minutes later, you have another message that pops into your account, and it's Romi again, and she just says, I guess actually, they would say, thanks for the report. One other thing, would it be possible if you sent me a copy of your Keys to Elysium app?
For what purpose?
Again, message response. Romi says, I and Indigo 13 were invited to the resort with the express purpose of acting as a control group, not using the program to see if it affected their enjoyment of the facilities in any way.
Okay.
God, those lucky bastards.
Seriously.
With the quarantine, we're having difficulty accessing certain entertainment in our room, and the app can no longer be downloaded from the server.
Might I suggest having a second data pad that doesn't have the app on it? But sure, I can send a copy.
Why don't we
Well,
just...
the data pad he's talking to you on, he's saying he doesn't have the app. He wants a copy of the app.
I'm saying have a data pad that isn't gonna have the app on it.
Okay. He just says, thank you. I look forward to you sending over the copy.
And if you can do some research on it, figure out exactly what all it's doing, we'd love to know.
Of course. All the last message says. Do you send over the copy?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a quick computers check while you're accessing this.
25.
You are able to go copy your Keys to Elysium app and send it in a bulk packet over to Romi, to their datapad. But while you're doing this, you do notice on your datapad in general that there are some, like, everything appears to be offline. You notice that Infosphere access is currently offline. You notice that access to your ship currently offline. You notice that the only thing that you can really utilize your comm unit for at all currently is to send and receive messages between guests at the facility and to request things like food and entertainment be sent up to your room. Most other things appear to just be non-functional in the app.
Does that mean Janet? We're free!
He's gone.
Yes.
Oh,
Damn
she's
it.
back.
Tricked you big time.
Good prank, Janet.
Nice.
You send it over to Romi. What else do? You guys do anything else?
Time for late night sleuthin'?
It's morning,
Oh,
11th day.
right. Good time
Early morning
for
sleuthin'.
early morning.
Early morning sleuthin'.
Early morning sleuthin', baby. I mean, we could go. I kind of want to talk to. I didn't realize the fact that they're a control group
Oh.
raised a lot of interesting questions.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
You guys should technically be in your rooms. Hold on. Let me toss you
Well,
back in
yes.
your room.
Always putting me in Ko's room. I get it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Whoops, I just dragged you through some rooms
Smells
there.
in here though, like burnt hair and ozone.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it?
GM locked me in there.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
GM. He's the worst.
Are you sure it wasn't like a ghost lady that melted
Yep.
into... Okay.
Definitely not that.
Do we wanna visit our control group friends?
Sounds
Can
good to
we-
me. Should we leave?
I don't know if we know where they are, but
Oh, true.
I could message him,
Or-
message her, and ask. Yeah, I'll send Romi a message and say, hey, can we stop by? We wanted to talk about the facility and how being a control group worked.
You just get a message back that says, I'm indisposed at the moment.
Useless.
Bathrooms.
Yeah, well, I try to add them as a friend.
Okay. You don't get any immediate response from that. Granted, you do know that Romi has not been on the app, so is not registered in the app.
Yeah.
Wouldn't work in the same way, per se, unless they registered an account and then added you back as a friend.
Did Phil ever add us as friends?
Nope.
What an asshole.
Oh, bummer.
You know what? I cancel my friend request. I don't want to be friends with him.
Friend request canceled.
Got him.
Get got, Phil.
All right, well. Still
Just hang
at a
out
loss
all
of what
day
to do.
and-
Yeah, I
Do some late night
guess.
sleuthing.
Night
Yeah.
sleeping. Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Because now it's not even like, oh, we can just do some casual sleuthing. Because any sleuthing needs to be hardcore sleuthing now, right? Because if we're outside, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
But all of, like, the infosphere access is shut off.
Yes.
So there's nothing to do.
You can request entertainment and food from New Elysium. A few moments pass, and you hear over the intercom a voice you haven't heard before. Just never, clearly somebody who works for New Elysium, one of the security guards. It just says, all guests who are on the first and second floor need to return to their rooms immediately. If you do not return on your own,
This again.
we will take you back to the room. This facility is
God.
under a quarantine. We are in total lockdown. Please remain in your rooms. You may order services and food through the app. They will be brought to you.
Our work's never done.
Luna, you try to open the door,
I'm locked
and
in.
it is locked.
Well, quit messing around. Open the... Just
Nice.
look, like this.
The door seems to be locked.
Yeah, you think that a lot about doors, it seems. Let me try.
I'm telling you, it wasn't my fault.
I'm gonna try engineering this.
Same.
Damn it!
Oh no, come on.
The locks are very secure. Neither of you are able to get the locks open.
Hey, Janet, can you open the door?
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Can I just keep
Open
trying the door?
Pod bay door.
No?
While Lisk is trying again, I will order some tachos.
Okay, you order some tachos. Yeah, I'll let you try again, but I think it's... I don't think this is necessarily going to get easier for you.
I guess the alternative... I mean, we could just sit here and just be done, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if that's what is gonna happen, that's also fine. Just if you're like you have a thing planned on a different floor, I don't want to be like, well, I guess I'm going back to bed. This is the rest of the campaign now.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
There's just I think there's just a lot happening in the facility right now. You guys are hearing, like, the announcement has come on multiple times already. Maybe you have felt some, like, rumbles in the floor.
That's not great.
Like, it just, like, every once in a while you'll feel like a shake.
Worms in the walls.
Like a tremor almost.
How thick these windows be, though?
Pretty thick.
Are they, like, still mining in the mine shafts?
As far as you're aware, no. Those are very, very old mine shafts.
Just thought I'd try one more time, you know.
Just in case I unlocked it in the meantime.
It's worth a shot.
What did you guys plan? Are you gonna try and get out of this room, or are you just gonna stay in the room and then search things out at night? I guess that's what I need to know.
Now I'm trying to understand if I'm
if there's
prisoner, which is why I ordered
if
food.
there's a riot downstairs, either we go participate in a riot, which kicks ass, or we use the riot as a cover to do midday sleuthing.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Both options are great, but if we can't get out, it's a moot point.
Yeah,
Right.
the doors are definitely locked. I mean, you can attempt it over and over, but there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to get through, and I think it just... it's going to be difficult. After a while, your food does, in fact, arrive, Luna. It takes longer than you would expect it to, especially from a drone, but you do get some tachos.
They're delivered. Drone opens the door.
Actually, no. The drone opens this small little, like, mail slot
window?
almost in the door, and then sends the tachos through, and then the door shuts after that.
Can my arm fit through there?
Yeah, if you can open it.
Well, like when it was open.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Grab him by the wrist.
What do you do?
I grab the drone and pull its arm into the room.
Okay. It's just stuck there. It starts trying to pull its arm back out of the doorway.
Free drone.
Yeah.
Free
I don't know
arm
if you can do anything with this list, but just thinking on my feet here.
Yeah. I hit it.
Make an attack roll.
I want to call Luna on
Man.
on my day to
You
bed.
hit it with the survival knife, and you literally break off the arm of this delivery drone. Snaps
We did drone arm now.
Nice.
The moment you hit it, though, Luna still has a hold of it and is pulling on it. She falls backwards on the floor. The drone pulls away, and the door to the small door to the larger door shuts. The one that the food was delivered through.
Guys, we got the what you guys got?
We did it.
Mission accomplished.
I call Luna.
Hey, Cole, what's up?
Ring. Hey, is your door locked?
Oh, yeah. We do have a drone arm now.
Oh. How did you get that?
Well, I had some tachos delivered, and now we have a drone arm.
Ooh, tachos. Go, let's get some tachos.
Okay, we are locked in here like prisoners. Maybe we could think about food later.
All guests from the first and second floor, please return to your rooms immediately. If you do not go voluntarily, you will be taken.
How thick is this door?
The thick door.
It's a thick door, huh?
Yeah. So thick, in fact, that there's not stats to break it.
Okay, good to know.
I can't. Can I check the So are like all the apps down? I can't look at where people are.
You do have access to the friends protocol.
Are there vents or any other like access panels in our room somewhere?
Just really small air vents, but nothing of like size adequate enough to fit you through.
Do I see a grouping of people on the app?
You haven't added a ton of people as friends, but you're
That's
able
true.
to like I think you'd probably be available to like look at like hot spots, kind of like you'd think of on Google Maps where like an area is like really busy. You do see spots on the second floor and the first floor where there are large groupings of people. Twick, your comm unit rings. It's Romi.
Hello?
Dr. Twixenda Quig, is that you?
That's me, yep.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah. We're kind of locked in our room, but other than that, we're fine.
You are feeling yourself, though, correct?
I mean, mostly.
No need to hurt me.
What? No.
Well, I'm sure you've noticed others acting strangely in the past few days.
Yeah. Some people can get violent. Some people just been weird.
Have you felt any odd compulsions?
Not. I mean, maybe a little bit. Nothing major. Nothing violent.
I see. You should look at this then. And the feed cuts from him to a vid feed of the painted forest playroom. And what you see, I think, shocks you to your core. There are security specialists with tactical batons beating guests.
Oh no.
Many of these guests have odd wounds, strange wounds that don't look like they're from an electric baton. They have terrifying grins on their faces, and they are running wildly at the security guards, swinging their arms. Many of them have makeshift weapons like clubs. They're crying and laughing, and there's blood just kind of dripping off of various cuts and bruises along their body. You can see that there's a silent alarm flashing in the background, and there's text scrolling across the bottom of the screen that says, "Alert, unauthorized weapon discharge." And then the feed splits and it shows multiple areas of New Elysium, and you see the same thing. You see locations where there are bodies currently on the ground. What look like guests, some look like security guards. You see multiple groupings of people that are currently clashing in the halls of splendors and at the green fields. And then the vid feed changes, and it's Romi again, and he says, "Do you understand why this could be concerning?
Yeah.
There's some kind of signal coming up from the abandoned mines beneath the resort,
Oh man.
and it is somehow disturbing people's minds."
You know, we caught that signal, but we couldn't track it.
It appears that it is a signal that is bouncing off of the Keys to Elysium app in some way. Indigo 13 and I are headed down to investigate, but we will need your help.
Absolutely. Can you open our doors, by chance?
Yes, we have access to the security protocols at New Elysium.
Nice.
I've been able to hack the system.
Oh, brag
Well
about
done.
it. What have I tried?
You will
Shall we
need to
meet
be
you in
careful.
Tech room?
We are no longer in the tech room. We have already started descending into the tunnels.
Oh.
Oh, man.
You should be careful and wait on us, maybe.
Yes. Well, we don't have much time, as clearly something is happening to the guests here at New Elysium. You will need to avoid any conflict on your way down. If you avoid the main rooms, you probably won't run into any trouble.
Should we leave our keys behind?
I don't know that it will matter at this point. Your
Okay.
comm unit could prove useful. It is unlikely that the facility tracking you will hold any weight currently, as most of security is held up with dealing with guests, and vice
That's
versa.
true, yeah. Okay.
We have unlocked your doors and unlocked a pathway using the spiral staircase for you to get downstairs. We've also shut off the fan and opened the door to the mines. Please follow. And you see, as you're watching Romi, it spins, like he spins around, and you can see the door behind him. The door, like what looks like the back of the door from the one that you guys tried to access earlier that leads to the mines, and the communication just ends abruptly.
Okay, we gotta get going. Still got Luna on the phone? Get her out here.
Oh yeah, sure. Hey, Luna, are you
Hey,
there?
what's up? These tacos are really good.
Yeah. We have a friend that unlocked us, and we've got to go do the normal adventure stuff.
Ah, damn it.
Luna, as you're being told this, you suddenly remember everything that you've just heard occurring in a recent nightmare that you just had.
Oh.
You remember clashes of people. You remember people with cuts and slashes on their body, just bleeding profusely, but not caring. And they're smiling, and they're carrying clubs and running at security guards. And security guards are pulling weapons and shooting weapons inside of New Elysium. You remember all this from a nightmare that you just had that night. The weird thing to you is, I think, that you are almost more excited about this revelation than you are afraid. As in, this is something you've been looking forward to.
That's ominous.
And you guys all step out into the hallway, and the lights are no longer bright. They are dim. You hear like the sounds of people running, yelling. You can hear it coming up the stairwells. You can hear it coming up the elevator shaft. And you know that there is something going on within the facility, but you don't know. And you're going to head down to the tech workshop, which is where Romi has unlocked the door and opened the fan for you. And we're going to leave it right there.
If it turns out that Luna is the Joker, I am gonna be so mad.
Getting excited about it, I guess.
You're getting very, very excited.
Just me, huh?
Boy, I sure am glad we're sharing a room. That feels good.
All
That's
right.
great.
If we get downstairs and all the lights are off and like monsters are running around,
You know, actually, before
it's
we
just Callisto
before we
Protocol or Dead Space.
before we end this session, I think because you all leave your room, right? You're in dimly lit hallway. Luna's recounting this story, and where is everybody right now? All right, so Luna is the last person to leave.
Slowly walks out, smiling.
Yeah. I need you to make me a will saving throw. Oh, let me unpause the game.
Luna?
Luna.
Joker.
What? Blind? What?
No, doesn't have to be blind.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
It's 24.
Great.
You look to the left down the hallway, you see Lisk currently making his way rather stealthily in the dimly lit corridor. And then you look to your right, and you see a flickering light. Just one light hanging from the ceiling, currently flickering. And it gets your attention. And you start walking towards it. You see this flickering light. It's just kind of slowly dangling in the ceiling. It actually doesn't even look like it belongs there. I mean, the lighting is all kind of ambient. It's these long tubes that sit next to the ceiling, next to the wall, up towards the top of the ceiling. This just looks to be like a single light bulb. And it's flickering in front of you. And you just keep looking at it and staring at it. And you maybe blink a few times and you look around. The bulb is still there hanging above you. And as you look to your left down this long hallway, it's very dark. And you see a shape, a shadowy outline. You have no idea what it is, but you see this very strange looking outline moving between the shadows in this hallway. And I'm gonna need another will save from you.
Still pretty
20?
good.
Oh, good.
Double digits.
You blink a few times, and whatever the shadow was is gone. But you are definitely shaken from this. You are shaken for 2 rounds. Not that it'll matter, but you're shaken for 2 rounds. You don't know what it is. You look up, the light bulb, no longer there. The hallway, dimly lit. You turn around, Lisk is down the hallway, still in the exact spot he was just moments ago, and you realize you need to head towards him and follow him.
Ugh.
And we will actually leave it right there.
Creepy.
What was that, Luna? I've been standing still for like a minute.
Yeah, Liska's just like...
Excellent.
Nice.
No, not nice, guys. This is bad, probably.
I'm
We
excited.
got to kill a
I have
moth, though. That
no
was
idea
good.
what's going
We did
on.
kill a moth.
That's true.
I'm telling you, it's the Joker. This was a DC crossover event the whole time.
Oh, man.
I think maybe we
Well.
find Godzilla and that was Mothra that we fought.
It might have been.
Oh, there you
It
go.
might have been. It might have
Could
been.
be.
Well, good job, guys. This is a weird AP.
Yeah.
It's cool.
How?
It is cool.
How close are we to the end? I have literally like no judge how far in we are. Like this could be the
If that would be
finale, or
spoiler,
this could
we
be
don't
like
know.
the start. I genuinely have no
Are you,
idea.
are you asking me like to the end of the AP or to the end of the book?
Well, I guess that answers my question.
Yeah.
That
Don't
also
even tell
I don't
us.
think answers your question.
I mean, if those are 2 different things, then this is not the last thing that's going to happen
sorry.
here.
They're not. I can't answer the question really.
Okay,
I'll just
fair enough.
I'll just tell
fair
you.
enough.
No, that's fair.
I'll just tell you that we have been on the same 14 pages, 15 pages since we started this AP.
I see.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
But it's the way it's
I feel
designed. I
that.
mean, it's not like you guys are going
Sure.
like super slow or anything. It's just the way this AP is designed. So I don't
We
know.
just really
We had
wanted
to-
to relax, and we were never given the opportunity.
Never
We had
once.
We did
No,
have
we're
that
on
one
vacation.
meal.
We had to do fun things.
Co.
Sure.
I had to prepare a whole stand-up routine.
You did.
Mhm.
You did. Yep.
And force us all to listen to it.
It was great.
It was a good stand-up routine. I liked it. Anyways,
It's okay.
you guys all good for next week?
Yes.
Yep.
I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, we will maybe enter the mines next week. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, thanks so much for joining us, and we will catch you guys next time. See ya.